I think we got it. I think we got it. Oh, mic down. Mic down, not mic up. Mic down. Whew. I pray and ask for your forgiveness. I'm terribly sorry for the lateness, at least not for the heads up. But I've been late to stream before by 15, 30 minutes. I think one time I was late almost like 45 minutes. But at least I knew ahead of time so I could change the stream start time and let people know ahead of time. Tonight was one of those like, oh, I've got like 2 hours before stream. No big deal. This is totally fine. I've got plenty of time to hang out with the wife and hang out with the boy and eat dinner and this sort of stuff. And I was just like, you know, I feel like some time has passed by. It's probably, you know, getting a little bit close to time to stream. And holy moly, it's like 10 minutes over 7 o'clock. What has happened? What has happened? It's a mess. It's a mess. It's terrible. Absolute tragedy. So, yes, that did not work out. But probably packed. Nobody can teleport to it. Oh, okay. So it's not that Diablos, the server itself, is 100% shut down. It's that it's shut down for new people joining. Because it probably packed. So I assume that it's packed with people. So Pidge, good evening. Hello, everyone. Hello, Justana. Everyone else. I need to jump into the Discord chat. So that way I'm actually there, listen live. Hello, everyone. It's so late. I'm so sorry, as you probably heard on the YouTube stream. By the way, if you're out here on the YouTube stream, I've been sitting around for forever waiting for this lame streamer to finally show up. Jeez. And you haven't joined the Discord, join the Discord. It's awesome. We hang out, we share G-pose pictures and glams and all sorts of awesome stuff. So, woo. Secretly, actually, I planned this whole lateness thing for the sole purpose of grinding more engagement, because all of the chat of people asking where I'm at is beautiful chat engagement. So, you know, it's big brain streamer here working on that content creation and driving engagement. So I've got all the plans. Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm so sorry. Where's the eternal disappointment in myself for the lateness? But we made it. We made it. We made it. All right, now here's the game. How many buns are here? How many buns are here? Hey, Orwin. Because we know at least one. Hello, Katara. Switched over. So we've got one bun. We've got Mytha, who switched over a while ago. I think Mytha normally is buns. So that's two. Two. I don't think anyone else has switched over yet, but there's been plenty of talk about it because it is the year of the rabbit. The year of the wabbit. Gonna catch ourselves a wabbit. Shh, we're hunting wabbit. You forgot to bring your bun. That's okay. That's totally all right. Totally all right. Lala, it's been so long since we've seen you. I love it. And it's not going to get confusing at all, the fact that there's literally 3 of you with LL as your names.
We'll just put on first names.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I got yelled at, though, forever ago when I did that. Because they're like...
That was one person who probably doesn't even watch the stream.
I know.
Probably not even subscribed.
They're not even subscribed. She just got subscribed. Okay, so hold on. Let me do that, actually. It will make my life a little bit easier. Is it in character configuration? I believe so. Then it's display name settings. For others, party members, you can actually display the whole name. Display name, full name. I'm going to do that. Party members, definitely. And then for other PCs, display surname. I think I actually have other people surname abbreviated. So I'm doing full name because we're cool enough. We're a great enough community that we can do full names. Look at that. We're cool enough. We don't even need to do that. So if it's engaged and you desire, I can help. Thank you, Karenika. That's exactly what we need. To start off today, as I jump into MSQ here, we're just gonna keep rocking MSQ for until, I don't know, I decide we're gonna pick a pause on it and do something else. I have a question to ask. This is not exactly related to Final Fantasy XIV, but I do have to wonder. Do any of you have a light switch war? Okay, and what I mean by that is it's not something my wife and I have talked about. I don't think it's something that either of us think too hard about, but we absolutely have a light switch war in our master bedroom into the bathroom into the walk-in closet. She always turns on and leaves on the closet light. I don't know why. That's just her thing. She goes in to pick up some clothes, leaves the light on, and it'll be on literally forever if I don't turn it off. I'm the only one who turns it off, and she's the only one who turns it on. And we have an unspoken war that almost every time I see the light on, I turn it off, and she's always clearly turning it on. So I just wondered, am I the only one that does this, that has a light switch war with someone, even if it's unspoken? Or do you have a roommate or a spouse or a friend that you just have one of those? It doesn't have to be light switches, but it can be something similar. So that you're just constantly like constantly at a secret war. Secret war. Okay. Papa Limo, we got to talk about who the man in the mask is. Man in the not iron mask. And we get some food out of it. I'm always down for food. So, this Sprout is like, this place is popping. It's because there's a popular streamer, Orwin, who's here with all of his fancy shiny gear.
Do you want to do like a quick recap?
A quick refresher recap from what happened last time. Well, we Pokemon Sleuth guessed that Y'shtola's dad is now working with the Asians, and we figured that one out. We also learned that the Alamigos have a new military, not leader, but like, you know, side leader. He's like, you know, here's the little Alamingo, little Alamigo, as Holo keeps correcting me. And then over to the side, there's this guy who's trying to lead a revolution, and he's hinting that he can summon a primal, Ramu. No, it's not Ramu. Holo, what primal is it? It starts with an R. Ralger. And summon Ralger to fight back against the Garleans who took over Alamigo before, which you've never seen Alamigo. It'd be great to actually see what it looks like now. But you can understand the people's frustration with the Eorzean Alliance not helping them to get back the territory. But you can also understand from the Eorzean Alliance the fact that they've got quite a lot on their hands. And they already fought a war with the Garlean Empire that they barely were surviving from. And it basically is that everyone is just stretched to the limit in terms of resources. And so when somebody comes along and is like, hey, I suddenly have all these resources that I can use to give you guys what it is that you're looking for, of course, there's a bunch of people that are going to jump on board with that. So, am I missing anything?
Well, the Asians are kind of playing multiple sides here at once, because right before we got involved with what's going on in Little Alamigo, we found out that the shipments and distribution of crystals that were going on was finding their ways into the hands of primals, into the hands of the tribes.
And that was coming from Ishgard, and we don't know who the source from Ishgard that's sending out the crystals is. We know that it was involved with the person that was in the Crystal Flames, but also in Ul'dah, the lieutenant, the one-armed captain's lieutenant, was involved with that. But she, if I remember correctly, wasn't she also involved with the Garleans?
Yes, she was a Garlean double agent.
So she's a Garlean double agent who is involved in the shipment of these crystals that the Asians are involved in to get the primals to be summoned by the Beastmen to cause either us or the Warriors of Darkness to kill the primals, which causes the Beastmen to summon even more powerful primals for the purpose of continuing to cause chaos and hopefully more rejoinings, which there have been 7 of 13 total necessary to cause all the worlds to rejoin together. And that is a massive dragon. Cause all of the worlds to rejoin together, which is kind of the Asians' end goal. The Warriors of Darkness' end goal is to free their planet that has been absorbed in light from a eternal undeath. And if the causing of the rejoining will make that happen and everyone gets to die peacefully and be returned to the live stream, then they're willing to make the sacrifices to make that happen.
Yep, yep. So pretty much the chessboard of the plot is getting ever bigger with more pieces on it, you know, every step of the way.
Well, it's like a certain green giant would say, there's many layers. When you consider, especially the double agent, and how many layers there are in terms of the Asians, not Urianger, double agent, the Garleans, the Beastmen, the Orzanian Alliance, Ishgard, etc. So a lot of chaos. But the recaps are good, especially if things get more chaotic. Are they're spinning in the background? That's cool. Spinning in sync. If you got a whole group together over water, you could do synchronized swimming. But this is like synchronized air swimming. It's beautiful. Quick cover on the chat. Just wait till you get tall enough, Junior will... Or just wait till Junior gets tall enough to start flipping light switches. What, are you born in a barn? Are you paying the bills for the electricity? I leave dishes where I was like one dish in the sink. The boyfriend cleans it. Just, oh, literally one dish. Nice. Aw, Fidge is lonely. Aw, well, hey, you don't have to worry about war. My brother doesn't always put stuff away when he cooks. I'm putting away for him. That's just straight up nice. The pot holders all over the kitchen. Oh, those little like mitts. We call them mitts. Yes, my wife does leave those around a good bit. But she does a lot of the cooking, so I'm not gonna complain. I will happily clean the kitchen 1,000 times over because of how much cooking she does. And if you do the cooking, I'll do the cleaning. I have no problem. At least it means that someone else is cooking, right? Yep. All my cooking involves moving something from the freezer to the oven, which makes the food. Hey, there you go. Husband is a chef type creature and cooks from scratch. Nice. Nice. You take turns cooking and cleaning. I, unfortunately, am not one of those amazing husbands that cooks. I can cook a smidgen, tiny bit, chicken Alfredo, and anything related to pasta and sauce I can pretty much do. Pancakes. But outside of that, my wife does most of the cooking, and she's amazing. Amazing. You make it too spicy, I'm sorry, Karenik, I'm not coming over. I am not a spicy guy. I can eat it, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to enjoy it. So, okay. If I miss someone giving somebody a hug, just let me know, and I'll make sure that you get a hug, because I want everyone to get at least one hug before or as the stream goes on. So, if, as you suspect, the Griffin is indeed plotting to summon a primal. That's right, his name is the Griffin, the man in the white mask, and then we have Urianger, we assume the man in the gray mask. Then there's Elidibus, who's also the man in a different white mask. There's lots of people in masks. That's why I named it, you know, the stream all about masks and secret identities. We must needs obtain confirmation while there is yet time to act. To that end, I propose we question his double. Given his role as the group's de facto mouthpiece, I should not be surprised if he were one of the Griffin's closest associates. And while he may not be aware of the most sensitive details, he can probably tell us the mask's plans in broad strokes. Like the man whom he impersonates. However, he is wary of outsiders. He will not expose himself without suitable incentive. My plan is as follows. You and Alvino will pose as adventurers fallen on hard times, inspired by his words who take up arms for a noble cause. Ida and I, as members of the Resistance, will recount tales of your past achievements, and testify as your usefulness in the struggles ahead. With your enthusiastic assurances still ringing in his ears, he will decide to welcome you in person, and we will arrange a meeting. You will need to look the part so we might maintain the charade, until we have him cornered at least. Here, this should be enough to purchase suitable garments from Tailbot, and to have him rub a respectable amount of dirt on them for good measure. Any questions? I don't think so. This is the second time we've played dress up, though, which is cool. It all seems simple enough. Thank you. Alvino, it all seems simple enough. Thank you. And with that, Jake, let us be off. I'm actually very curious to see Alfino in, like, super commoner clothes. Because that'll only be the third outfit that we've ever seen him in. Which is hilarious. Okay. Just over the hill yonder. No. I'm not taking no teleports. I gotta refuse sometimes, alright? I can't just take the free teleports all the time. Oh, I see why the teleport, though. It's because it's inside. Can we slip through the... Oh! We can go through the hole! Look at us! Look at us! It's beautiful. Beautiful. That's called art right there. Eh? You wanna buy what? I don't know what you're up to, but I want no part of it. We'll give you a sack of gil, entrusted to you by Paplimo. Not all problems can be solved with a fistful of gil. For the rest, one must read... Oh, with a fistful of gild. For the rest, one must needs resort to a sack. So it's not that all of them can be solved with a fist, but some can be resolved with a sack as well. I do indeed. Taking my money. Well, you're the ones with the gill, and seeing as you're friends with Pabalimo, there, tunic and slops for the both of you, tailored and treated to your tastes. Now off with you before someone sees us together. I think he was one of the people we actually questioned about the Griffin, and he was very grumpy about it. He was like, "Oh, you want information about this guy? What are you, a believer too? You ridiculous." Clothes maketh the man, as they say. Right then, I will go and change and see you at the spot Papalimo marked on our maps. Does anyone know where a bathroom is? And I need a bath. Here, we'll change inside this tent if we can step inside. Nope. Somehow they have locked the tent. It's like locking the door, except that it's a tent. Magic. Just magic. If you click on Alfino before Tailbite, he says, "Don't look at me. You're the one with the sack of gil." You do have the sack of gil, right? Oh, no, I definitely already spent it. Most definitely spent it. All right, back it up. So to talk about cooking, I would walk into your house and just melt like that dude from Indiana Jones. Oh, super spicy. I like it to be a good 20 on the scale of 1 to 10. Yeah, nope, I definitely did. So, what's a food someone can wake you up for in the middle of the night? For me, it's curry chicken. How long have I slept? Because that's a determining factor. Let's say the middle of the night for how long you slept. You normally sleep 10 hours. It's the 5-hour mark. I think it would probably be, oh my goodness, key lime pie. You can always wake me up for key lime pie. Chicken Alfredo, you can always wake me up for. Chicken and waffles, you can wake me up for. Those are all good. So, yes, the wife needs to go get some glams from the market board. So she took my Gil card instead of credit card, Gil card. Barbecue ribs, ooh, Thai fried rice. Barbecue ribs is up there. I don't know. I don't think I'd go for barbecue ribs only because it's very how do we say it? Equip and equip. Barbecue ribs is very messy, and I don't know that I would want to wake up in the middle of the night and get my fingers covered in barbecue mess. I don't think I'd be for that. I'm glad that you are, but I don't think I am. Oh, here's the hole. Whee! We're free! Free falling. Okay. Now we gotta look the part in our outfit. Yes, nice tunics, everyone. We have a little bit too much extra gear on. So let's go ahead and... I don't want to glam any of it because last time we got heavily in trouble for glamming stuff. So instead we'll swap it out for just really sad looking gear. So boots, goat skin, ash patterns. I think these are going to do really well. Oh, there we go. A little pink on our feet. Nah, let's go with that. Let's go with these. And we'll keep the shiny sword because we are an adventurer, so we would at least have a sword. You know, we sold all of our other gear. We have to keep the sword. Because that's our livelihood, so. I'm a common peddler, don't mind the massive glowing sword. I just explained it, Pidge, that, you know, hey, this is our livelihood, all right? It was passed down from my great-grandfather in our generation. Well, look at us, a pair of down-at-heel adventurers seeking a chance to recapture past glories. Yes, this should suffice. And now we play the waiting game. I suppose we could have always done this as, like, an arcanist or something where we have just a book next to us and that doesn't look too suspicious. Sus. Hello, not Griffin.
My thanks, comrades.
Comrades. Now he's gonna quiz us.
You must be the esteemed adventurers of whom I've heard so much. I understand you have taken an interest in our cause.
Mostly because I want to earn one of your capes. That's a very good-looking cape, and I have yet to have any gear with a cape.
A great interest, you might say.
Alfie knows, like, I don't want to lie, but if I have to...
Your words have certainly made quite an impression on my friend and I. The Resistance has long, and some would say wisely, avoided open engagements with the Garleans, but you and yours seem confident against the world in arms. I can only assume you have good reason to be so bold. Why, one might even think you are planning to summon a primal.
Wow, Alfino just goes right for the throat. He's very blunt about
because
it.
That would do much to explain the sizable shipment of crystals you recently received from your smuggler friends, whom our Ishgardian allies have since detained, lest you wonder.
I don't know that this was the wisest choice by Alfino. Because he's basically outright being like, we know you're gonna summon a primal and with the crystals and everything. He's pretty blatantly just like dropping facts. He's spitting
I'd
facts.
like to hear more about the Griffin. The real Griffin. Your performance earlier didn't fool us.
I guess there's no chance for hiding.
The famous scions of the Seventh Dawn. I should have known better than to think I could conceal the truth from you lot.
Okay, so this is just a confrontation. I thought that this was going to be more subtle to get a introduction to the real Griffin and then confront the real Griffin. But we're just confronting him, fake Griffin, so yeah.
You are right. I am not the Griffin, but I speak with his voice, and it was at his behest that we procured those crystals.
Facts. Oh, we also have some very fancy earrings. I
You
totally
are
should take those
wrong,
off.
however, if you think that we procured them to summon a primal.
Someone else might have, though.
We used them to reach an accord with the Amalja. In exchange for crystals to summon their god, they will aid us in the fight for Alamegan liberation.
So Ifrit is going to be summoned. Fascinating. That's a nice twist.
You've got to be joking. Have you gone completely mad? When people find out you helped the Lizardmen summon Ifrit, they'll turn on the Resistance. Alamigo will never be free.
Unless they win the fight and they get Alamigo back.
This isn't a fairy tale, girl. We don't have the luxury to play at being honorable heroes. It's because the likes of you wouldn't sully your saintly hands that Alamigo's been under the yoke for the past 20 years. But the Griffin won't stand for it, and neither will we. We're ready to do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. People pushed into a corner are going to fight the hardest.
What proof do you have of this arrangement with the Amalja?
Oh. You have a piece of paper? I'd like to see evidence. Or is it a bluff?
Aside from a lack of crystals, none. But the beastmen have a great big pile of the things if you fancy looking. You might want to hurry, though. It'll not be long before they summon their god.
He seems pretty confident in that regard. He could be lying and getting us off of his tracks, so that way they can go, summon their god. But it doesn't sound like he's mincing words. He's just like, go look if you want. It doesn't matter to me. They're gonna do what they're gonna do.
Search our camp if you don't believe me. We have naught to hide.
What do you think, Papalymo?
If there is a cache to be found, Ida and I will find it.
We go on ahead and look into the primal?
Then let us be off.
Let's be off.
Are you perchance the warrior of light?
No. No. He's my cousin. Twice removed. Just happens to be look a lot like.
Aye. I thought so. You should know that a great many who have joined us did so because you saved them. Because you showed them that one brave man can make a difference.
Aww. That's actually pretty cool and kind of a little bit honorable, respectable. I guess I'll say respectable.
You saved me too once. Helped a friend over in Quarry Mill make some medicine I needed. But that was a lifetime ago.
Whoa. Helped a friend over in Quarry Mill. So that's like early on. That is super, super, super early on. Quarry Mill, make some medicine I needed. We delivered medicine. If I... helped a friend over in Quarry Mill make some medicine I needed. I think that was one of the, like, fetch quests that we had to kill some monsters, get something... He made some medicine, and then we went around and delivered the medicine. But that was so small, there's no way that I'm going to remember. They might not even had names. It might have just been, like, Injured Man or whatever. Names. I was like, I wonder if we could figure out his name purely based off of just that clue. Like, if I could go back in the streams and watch the interaction with them and figure out who it is. Be like, this is the one. I found him.
On behalf of my brothers and sisters, I thank you. You gave us hope where there was none, courage and strength when all was lost. We shall not squander your gift.
And the interesting thing about this, and kind of cool, but also interesting, is that he's putting us in a separate category from the Scions. Like, we assist the Scions, we do help the Scions out. I don't know that we are officially a Scion, but I would say that we are. However, he has us kind of in our own overlapping but separate category that you actually do stuff. You help people, you saved us, and you encouraged us, and you're a beacon that gives us courage. Whereas the Scions, he was speaking about them as almost a bitter, derisive, you've got bigger fish to fry, we're underneath your, purview, and you just don't even care about us. He's not giving us that same treatment, which is really a little bit of a surprise. But I guess it's because we did help out at that, those smaller things, which is cool, because that's kind of what I said from the very beginning, was we are a hero to the poor man and the rich, and it doesn't matter where your station or status is. We want to be a hero for everyone. So that's really neat. I know there's been a lot of YouTube chat. I'll check on it in a second. Man, how could you guys want me to, like, Fantasia? All right, we look awesome.
I know that look, Ida, and I do not like it. You cannot seriously be contemplating taking up arms with that band of cutthroats.
Oh, she's thinking about joining them. Helping out.
I just...
Feel bad?
If the Griffin and his men have their way, it is only a matter of time before the situation in Alamigo comes to a head. Your homeland's future teeters on a knife edge, and any reckless action, however small, could have irrevocable consequences.
Your homeland's future? So is Alamigo Yida's homeland? I'm not sure that we've had that confirmed before or not.
You mustn't lose sight of that, Ida. When the time comes, we must all make our choices, but we must do so in full possession of the facts. Now, let us away. There is work to be done.
Poor Ida. She solved things with her fists. A lot of cool stuff in that interaction. Oh, he's thoughtful. Maybe we should do some history reading on what happened to Alamigo, and yeah, let's just do some reading up on some facts. Actually, oh no, this is perfect. Hang on, I got a second. I got this. Okay, you can stop anytime now. There we go. Let's quickly read the chat, shall we? What's it saying in the chat here? Let's not be too hasty. What kind of vortex are we talking about? Alpindo's playing along only to show his hand at the exact same sentence. Right, exactly. Oh, we'd love to find out. And then immediately be like, you're gonna summon a primal, come on. Very bold, and I'm just standing over here like, dude, we're undercover. What was the point of getting dressed up in all this dirty stuff? We could immediately blow the cover. We could have just been standing here anything, it wouldn't have mattered. Abort mission. They know your name. I always thought that's so cool. Oh yeah, he was going to let monsters kill himself to not be a burden to his friends, but you save him. Aww. If you happen to know what stream that was, because you're a little more familiar with this story, if you want to just send me the number stream, I do want to go back and watch that post this stream. I think that'd be really cool. Maybe we'll do it on stream. We'll go back and watch it together. But I'd love to see that. I think that'd be really neat.
Yeah, sure. I'll go find it. I know what quest it is. It's like, I want to say it's like level 24ish or so. Or no, it might actually be in the 30s. But yeah, like they're in Quarry Mill, and he asks you for help because he and his friends from Little Amigo are not receiving any help from the people in the Shroud, because the Gridanians are very like wary of outsiders, and so you go and get the materials to make the medicine, but by the time you come back, his friend has left. And
that's the one in Gridania, not Ul'dah. Yes, and he
right.
tries to pseudo do the unthinkable, and you catch him at the cave, and you stop him at the cave, and his friend comes up, the leader of the group is like, "What are you doing? Are you crazy?" I definitely remember that now. That was because that's the same area that you get the quest start for. The Shadow Caverns. Did you get the light weapons? Huh?
Palace of the Dead.
Palace of the Dead, thank you. Yes, that's the same little town village that you do the Palace of the Dead. Cool. I still want to watch it as a refresher, but thank you for that clarification as to what exact series of quests that was. Yeah, I had forgotten that the Alamigos were all the way out there. That group of them were out there. And I remember that when we were doing the quest that was out there, there's kind of like a quick side tangent. I was like, okay, well, let's see where this goes. With this guy who was super injured and then ran away before they could give him the medicine. Those sorts of like interactions with how you dealt with things before, that's really, really awesome. Quarry Mill, he said. Do you remember? Forgive me, you cannot be expected to recall every name and face. Besides, it's not that as if it matters. Well, we do, Alfino, because we have History Book Holo to help us keep track of things. I have long admired how you live in the present, how you focus on the problems at hand and always keep moving forward. Let us keep moving forward together, Jake. We must find and secure those crystals. There's no time for looking back. Fortunately, we have a stream record that we can always look back and check out. So, ooh, cordon bleu. That sounds really good. We're taking the cordon bleu. That sounds delicious. I think it is time to eat. Let's get a bite. Okay. If we take the Griffin's double at his word, then the crystals are now somewhere within the Zarak, ready to be put to use by the Amalja. We must apprise Alize.
Good job.
Shut up. Alize, of all that we have learned, I will join you both in Little Alamigo after I have changed. You don't need to change, Alfino. You're great just as you are.
Do you know that meme where like the person's up on stage and then the whole crowd has torches and pitchforks and then they say one thing and then they're all cheering and clapping?
Is that Simpsons meme?
No, it's
no.
just like
Okay,
a little
okay.
cartoon drawn thing.
Okay. No, but that sounds accurate for that situation. Where it's like, are you gonna say the name correctly? You gonna say the name correctly? Yes. Alize. Maybe. Maybe. Please. I'll get it right one of these days. You may find Alize's name to be harder than mine to say. I think. Okay, Holo, how do you say Karnika's name? I knew you said it before, and it sounded really good, and I was trying to mimic it, but I don't think I'm doing it correctly.
It's like you're overthinking it. It's just Karinika.
Karinika. So you just skip the A. Karinika. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, Karenica. Sure, the Southern me's coming out. Hey, can we get Karenica a glass of tea over here? Also, oh my gosh. It's Zeno. For me personally, just I know none of you know him, but if you don't mind going and just saying hello and hi to Zeno in the Twitch chat, Zachary Hill. Zeno is a long time friend who has been an amazing person. Supported way too much when I was doing a bunch of the esports stuff that I did. And Zeno, it's awesome to see you. I hope that you are doing super well. It's going great. Life's insane. Life is totally insane, but it's so good to hear from you. It's been a really long time. I hope that you're doing excellently as well. Like really and truly. I hope that everything is going great in your life. So, Alize, now that Thancred has finally arrived, mayhap you could share your latest findings? It's possible that the Amalja have all the crystals, so. You mean to tell me that while we were worrying ourselves sick, Yida and Papalima were here all along? Well, Yashtolo will be relieved, and also angry. Mainly angry, I should think. As for the crystals, what choice do we have? We cannot very well leave them in the hands of the Amalja. For all we know, they could be preparing to summon Ifrit even as we speak. You must make for Zarak without delay. With all of this, like, we don't know, they could be summoning Ifrit. I wonder if Sid could put together some type of sensor that can read when... I guess that depends on how fast you could get there. Because even if it did sense the if Primal was being summoned, you wouldn't be able to get there quickly enough. You'd want to get there ASAP. So, I'm going to be postulating on how you could figure out that Primal is being summoned faster. Agreed. If there's aught else to discuss, let us depart at once. Into the Amalja caves we go once more. Oh? Somebody in the shadows? And so they go forth, in accordance with the Griffin's plan. This is a side note. In putting the video together that I did, if you haven't watched the video yet on the channel, it's really funny about who's this masked man's identity. But in rewatching it, it's actually really tragic and sad the first time that you see him when he walks up. Because after everyone else leaves, Alfie No goes, what do you want? You have no friends here? And when you figure out who it is that he's talking to, and the relationship between Alfino and Urianger, which he later talks about, that he was like, uncle, that they always were together and they grew up together. That comment about you have no friends here becomes way more painful when you realize that he's like betraying family and really good friends. And he is a friend. Like, literally, it's Urianger who is a friend. So it's almost one of those that, like, in the moment, you're kind of like, huh, that's a slightly odd thing to say, but I guess, it kind of makes sense. But then once you know the full context of the characters and everything, you're just like, chest stab. So thank you all for saying hi. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Been too long for sure. I'm doing great. Great to see you as well. That's awesome. It allows us to stalk him in a game for short periods each week. Yeah, I stream every Thursday, so. You stole his dad! There he is. The players gather to assume their marks on a stage wreathed in flame. Ifrit! Ere long the curtain shall rise, and the drama of which I am author, gods forgive me, shall at last be performed. Naught else remaineth, save to stand at the ready and pray that the chance is seized, for never shall we know its like again. So he's trying to set us up to basically be assassinated, and we'll find out if we allow that to happen or not, because if I'm floor tanking, it's definitely possible that I get assassinated. Hopefully not, but definitely possible. Definitely possible, so. The biggest cat boy I've ever seen. Look, his hair is hiding the ears, okay? It's fine. He's cat granddad, all right? Come on, at a certain age, you just keep growing up, so. Lalawi, I like your samurai outfit. That is awesome. And your hair is really good, too. I confess, I never expected a warmer greeting, but we must not jump to conclusions, not until we braved the Bowl of Embers. We must be ready to engage the enemy at any moment. If you would make any final preparations, pray do so now. I shall await your signal. Oh, we're jumping straight in. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended you set aside sufficient time to view the scenes in their entirety. Oh my goodness. But this is a duty, so it'll be a solo. So I think I have to drop out. Yeah, it'll kick me out. Okay. This is a solo duty. I'm sorry, everyone. I gotta go. I gotta get. But anytime that it says there's several sequences or several scenes will play in sequence, you know it's gonna get real. And I think Jalith over here is probably doing the same thing. So, is that level 60 gear? Examine. 61. Yeah, there you go. 61. I bet they're doing it right now. So we shall start the several sequences in a row. Set aside. You guys, you got enough time? You got enough time for this?
This isn't right. The Emulger would never leave this place so poorly guarded.
What is gonna happen here? Okay. The other thing I don't like is that anytime that something super dangerous happens, several times, not every time, but several times, somebody super important has died. So just know that I am on, like, internally, red alert is happening. We're also gonna play a small game here. And that is that whatever big reveal happens, I've noticed there's a trend. I have one of at least two, but I think there's a third reaction. I haven't figured it out yet. There's the head grabbing. No, there's three. There's the head grabbing. There's the, like, thinker man. And there's, like, the I can't take it. And those, like, turn away and just, like... So, don't say it out loud. But just in your own head or within the group chat, that's just you guys that are watching. For yourself, make a prediction on head grab, thinker man, or what my reaction is going to be, because I have no idea. It depends on what it is. Just please don't let anybody die. That's all I'm asking. Please don't let anybody die.
Not willingly, no.
Oh, the fire's already going. Oh, the Warriors of Darkness are here. Okay. Oh yeah, because of course, this is where we're supposed to fight them.
Ah, the saviors of Eorzea. Slow as ever.
They can't be tempered because they have Heidelin's blessing. Well, actually, I assume that. They might be able to be tempered because they don't have the Heidelin... I guess it's Heidelin's Heidelin. But they're not of this world, so... But I assume they probably cannot be tempered, which makes them very confident when fighting primals.
By the 12. Will you never learn?
You know, you're right. Mayhap it is time for a change of tack. Killing primals, tormenting beastmen, hastening the birth of a new god.
The rejoining.
It's all a bit much, isn't it? And frankly, we don't have the leisure to do it.
Good voice actor for
Killing
this
the
guy.
warrior of light, on the other hand. That would soon plunge Eorzea into chaos. One life for one world. A fair exchange! Wouldn't you agree?
You can hear the pain and just chaos in his words.
Lest you forget, you've more than one opponent.
Yeah, we have more than one opponent too. I'm glad that it's not a 1v5, but now it makes me more nervous because we got other people that are in on this. The rogue's not supposed to fight the tank. Go for the healers.
Carbuncle! Defend me!
Oh, that's awesome!
I sense you will offer more than mere target practice, unlike your sister.
Rude.
Alizé!
Oh my gosh. And then he disappeared. She's got her ice skates. She'll be all right.
Did I not tell you, Alphino? I am not the girl I once was. My brother was always the clever one, while my talents lay elsewhere.
Does she have a different book than he does? They used to have the exact same book, but they might have a different book now. She's getting a sword? Wait, a magic sword?
As Eorzea's blade of light once stood by my side, now I shall stand at his and defend this realm with all my might.
Wait, that's so sick.
Let's finish this.
Wait, and we're actually gonna do the duty as ourselves. That's why it's a solo duty. This is so epic, but also like, oh crap. Should we have come in as a DPS instead of a tank? No, I think this is good. I think we want this. Okay, we actually want to turn grid on. I was wondering about that. I was like, it defaulted to turning grid on. That's a change.
You shall fall soon enough.
All right, we're gonna try to take some DPS out here. Alphino's doing all right. Okay. Whoa. Got one. Alphina's still doing okay. Thancred's doing okay. Trying to protect Alize as much as possible. Ooh, that flame is painful. Okay. Taking him down. Let's get the ranger. I'm not worried about the tank, because we can absorb the tank's hits. Wow. Okay. Is this the power of the echo? Oh, they're back up. Wait, what? Will not be denied so easily. Okay, hang on. Let's... Okay, I have that effect on me. Okay, it's just a big explosion. And it hits Alize, so I kind of want to move whenever... Okay, let's do this. I'm mostly worried about Alize right now because she is, like, in the thick of things. But she is melee fighter now, too, so that's okay. Oh, he's invulnerable. Can't hit him. Okay, so he's just going to bring them back up every time? Fine. Fine. You know what? Screw this. We're going to go for this guy instead. You're going to be a pain in the neck. It's going to take us a minute to kill you.
Games.
But clearly you've got some connection to the Warrior of Darkness. And if we want to beat the crap out of him, we're going to have to take this guy down. Oh! Okay. You chained us. Can't break free. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, she's a red mage? Oh, that's so sick.
It ends now.
Oh! Wait a minute.
What?
The chains!
Did he just save us? Well, at least he broke the chains.
Snake! You would betray us as well?
He that holdeth fast unto his convictions shall never count betrayal amongst his crimes, though all the world may call him villain. My path is unchanged, my creed sacrosanct. This I believe with all my heart.
So did he change his opinion, or like, is he changing his actions, or did he play them? That we might have the opportunity to stop them once and for all. And he just made them think that he was helping them and giving them a chance to attack us. I'm not actually sure. My path is unchanged, my creed sacrosanct. This I believe with all my heart. So he's holding fast to his convictions. So the question is, what at the core, what are those convictions? Remember he was talking about Moonbrita?
But say, warrior of darkness, and speak true, what dost thou believe? That rendering up the souls of thy world in service to the rejoining will grant it salvation? Nay.
Okay, so he's challenging them on their beliefs.
By the 12! Urianger!
Hey, you figured it out. Big reveal. What? It's Urianger? No way! Oh my gosh, I never would have figured that out.
Alphino. That the brightest light might shine, duty did compel me to walk in darkest shade.
Okay, so at least he's claiming right now that he did kind of play them, if you will. Or at least challenge them on their
You
beliefs.
sweet fool. I was almost willing to believe you had turned against us.
You got me. That's so sure.
I expect a full explanation when this is over. For now, may I assume you have turned your cloak for the last time?
Flip-flop, flip-flop.
Thou mayest, my lady.
For now.
By thy leave.
Are we jumping back into the duty?
Even odds, then. No matter. We'll crush the lot of you in one fell swoop!
You've said that before. Black Mage.
Understood.
Magus of Darkness.
Hearken to me. We only have one chance.
Okay.
Channel your ether into my blade that I might strike before the mage casts his spell.
Okay.
I cannot do it alone, but together we can defeat them.
Let's go. Lead the charge.
Make ready! They come!
Okay, so we are defending her and ethereally pouring our life ether into her blade. Channel ether into Alize's blade. Now the question
I must
is,
have more ether.
how do we do that? Oh, do we attack her? Giving her all I can, the rest is up to you. Okay, okay. You heard the man. Leave the fighting to us. Okay, so let's actually take this, get rid of that, and we want to shirk so they stop attacking us. And then, why can't I click her? Why can't I click her? Oh, Blade of Light? There we go. There we go. There we go.
The ether! Ugh, it's not enough!
Okay, who's next? Caution, Jake, you mustn't channel so much at once. Kill him while he's weak. Oh, they're gonna try to attack me. He's invulnerable. Well, that's just ridiculous. All right, let's stand over here while this thing comes down. Under our blade, we render our ether that fortune may favors us this day. Come over here. Feel the aether beginning to dwell within you. Okay. Oh, I can do it again. I can do it again. Let's shirk. Real quick. Oh, they're gonna keep interrupting us. Stop! 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 Stop that. Okay, fine. I have to take this guy out, I think. Maybe I can stun him long enough. No, I can't. Stop interrupting me! Okay. I'm gonna have to do this the hard way. All right, got him. There we go. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Nice, 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 nice.
Just a little more.
Okay, so we have to do that again. Got it. But now they're going to summon everyone back up to full health. Okay, we got to do that before Alfino drops. No, mage, you do not do that. The ranger. Ranger. Ranger Rick, coming after you right now.
Hurry it up, neighbor!
Okay, there we go.
I'll crush you!
And now we deal with the Warrior of Darkness himself. Nice. Okay. We gotta take care of him first before we can give the last of our ether. There we go. And now we can do Fade of Light. Oh, we don't have a ton of time. What? No! No! I'm trying! No! No. Okay. Efficiency. Spell efficiency. Because I gotta do this before... Oh no, he's attacking Alpido. Oh, okay, we're good. Oh, you can see the Magus Darkness's Ether, 68 of 100. There we go. Nice. Oh, that's so neat. You can actually see the channeling up.
With this blade, I banish the darkness.
No.
Not like this.
That was sick. I feel like I was half blind for that and really trying to figure things out on the go, but that was awesome. I wanted to know if there was a way that we could see their, before they refresh, before their health recharged. So I could time when that was going to happen, so. Very blind. Alize. The first
Alize,
red mage.
Are you hurt?
A touch dizzy, but otherwise fine. Thank you.
Of course, that came with an outfit change because before they were the same class, and now that they're different classes, they have to have different outfits. Glams are always important for your different jobs.
And there you have it. Our friend is too stubborn to die.
With the help of Urianger.
We are far from finished.
So you have said. Are you gonna teleport out of here?
Or have you never considered how we came to this world?
With the help of the Asians, I would assume. But definitely could be wrong.
Crystals? You mean, like the Asians?
Instead of darkness crystals,
Just so.
Eidolon crystals.
As the Asians flee unto the rift twixt planes with crystals of darkness, so did these warriors come hither with crystals of light.
Eloquent, as always. Aye, like the Asians, we too are beyond death. You cannot defeat that which is eternal.
Wait!
Wait.
Such methods as the Asians employ require the renunciation of the flesh. You would have had to...
Renunciation of flesh. So... they give up their bodies. Renunciation of flesh. Like the Asians aren't flesh beings. We can attack them, but they're more spirit than anything. Because that's how they keep going back and forth. And so in the same way, I guess, they are not, physicality bodies because they're more spirit if they're going into the plane of light, if you will. which I guess is what makes them eternal, because their bodies are mere
At long
manifestations.
last, you see. To save our world, we gave our lives.
So they pseudo died, but not died. All in an attempt to help bring about the saving of
We
the
were just
world.
adventurers trying to make our way. An odd job here, a favor there. We never aspired to be warriors of light.
Never aspired to be warriors of light.
Word of our deeds spread, and soon people were calling us heroes. They placed their hopes and dreams on our shoulders and bid us fight for all that was good and right. We fought, and we fought, and we fought, until there was no one left to fight. We won! And now our world is being erased from existence.
Because they got rid of all of the darkness, and light took over, and light's now consuming their world and erasing it. Caught in a middle... Aww. When Lala fell and cry.
We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this.
Dang. The amount of pressure that they would have had to have been under. Again, that doing everything right. They fought off all of the evil. They fought off all of the darkness. They won, and yet in their winning, they lost more than ever.
You of all people should understand. We will not falter. We brought our world to the brink of destruction, and now we must save it.
The unstoppable force. But we're too stubborn to die, the immovable object.
I've died before, Arbet. I'm not afraid to die again.
No matter how many times we fall, we must rise and carry on the fight for those we left behind.
Doesn't that sound so familiar to what our own team has said? For those we left behind. That's the thing as well, is that it's easy to write them off as villains doing villainous things. Obviously, they're definitely doing what they feel is right, but they've made sacrifices. They've lost friends. They've lost Yazaels. They've lost people along their journey, Neroxias, and we don't see that, but that's in their history. They each have one. So instead of us having all 6, they each have 1. Fascinating. That does make me question where the 6 is, because I'm 99.9% positive there were 6 stones.
To have known the depth of sorrow and embraced the highest sacrifice. Nonetheless, Master Louis-Sois, guide my hand, I pray you, as fate's thread spinneth upon this most capricious spindle. Quickly! Thou must needs invoke the power of thy crystal.
So we pull out our own. Oh, is that ours? Our 6? Are we the 6th? I just wondered where the 6th was. Is this going to allow us to save them? I feel like the renunciation of the flesh is something that they were committing to right now. It wasn't something they had committed to. It's something that he was going to commit to. They were willing to die right then and there, and that it was... We're trying to stop them from doing that.
What is this place?
It's Heidelin.
Such pain. Such sorrow. Oh, my dear children.
It can't be.
Minfilia.
Mother Heidelin, hearken unto your children's plea. From two worlds do we gather, and from two worlds do we offer a bounty of light. In this desperate hour we do beseech your intercession. We beg an audience with the word of the mother, with your chosen Minfilia.
Minfilia! Bring her back! We miss her too much.
Your cries go not unheard, nor your sacrifices unnoticed. Though many are lost, there are those we can yet save, whom I can yet save.
Minfilia.
Don't tell me, but please tell me, but don't tell me, but please tell me, but don't tell me, but please tell me, but don't tell me, but please tell me, don't tell me, but please tell me.
Blessed children of the first, the light of your world hath grown blinding in its radiance, but it is not yet absolute. I will hie me to your world, and there take unto myself the light which riseth even now to drown it, as darkness once did drown another.
I will hie me to your world, and there take unto myself the light. So I guess you will travel to their world and take some of the light. As darkness once did drown another. The darkness... Okay, so the light is rising to try to drown it, but has not fully succeeded in drowning it yet. The darkness did consume and drown the other one, and Heidelin is going to send the word of the mother to that world to absorb and take in some of the light to keep it from being destroyed, I think.
Now you deign to answer our prayers? I will suffer this farce no longer!
Wait, what? What? Wow.
As the Ascians must serve as instruments of Zodiark's will, so too must others carry out the will of Heidelin.
Ascians must serve as instruments of Zodiark's will.
But for the boon you have granted her, she has grown strong enough to set me free, that I might serve as her emissary. Your suffering, your sacrifice, your supplications, she has heard all. We will not let the first fall to light. Thank you, Urianger, for bringing everyone here. It fills my heart with joy to look upon the faces of my friends once more.
This is like literally Minfilia, not just the word of Heidelin.
In taking you unto her bosom, I knew that Heidelin had bequeathed to you a sliver of her grace, granting you strength longsword. And in treating with the Ascians, I learnt of a star like unto our own, a doomed world of fallen heroes, in whom I glimpsed ourselves. The first.
The heroes of the first.
Full long did I search for a means to save this world, concluding at the last that the answer lay in the power of blessed crystals. And thus did I labor to set light against dark.
So that's where he joined them, basically to cause them to fail enough times that it made it worthwhile for them to seek fighting us as the only reason, or the only solution that they had left. And in doing so, brought together all of the crystals in a confirmed single place. And because of that, by pushing them to desperation to use their crystals, we could then use ours, and thus, like when we would be summoned to Heidelin before with the 6 crystals around us, this would summon us in front of Heidelin again. He's playing 5D chess.
Yet I knew from the beginning that this salvation would not come without sacrifice. For the instrument of the first's deliverance would of necessity be required to journey thither, there to remain, mayhap forever.
For the instrument of the first's deliverance would of necessity be required to journey thither. Oh, I think he's saying that to the oh, wait. Instrument of the first deliverance, which would be Menphilia, to journey thither and there mayhap for forever. So he's saying that she might end up needing to go to the first for forever? Wait, we're getting Menphilia back just to lose her again?
You orchestrated all of this, not to save her, but to send her away!
What? I mean, it saves another world.
One life for one world. Such was the bargain, and you the coin, though it were not mine to spend.
Wow.
Have we not walked together in the light of the crystal, and at her bidding borne witness to the joys and sorrows of this land? Each and every one of you knows my heart. If this be the price I must pay, I pay it gladly.
I hope it's not for forever. It might be, but it doesn't guarantee that it is. But yeah, from her position, if you had the opportunity to save not a life, not a group of people, not a continent, not several continents, but an entire world, like an entire, the full world, would you give your life? Like that's such a challenging question that if someone were to ask me today, be like, hey, you have to sacrifice yourself. But in sacrificing yourself, you would cause world peace. Everyone would stop fighting. There'd be no more conflicts. And you'd save the whole world. Would I be willing to do that? And I don't know. I've got a wife and a kid and family and friends and a life. And that's something that can only be given, that cannot be forced. But she's willing. She's okay to pay the price.
You would go alone then?
Thancred, you gonna go with her?
My dearest Thancred, you who have ever watched over me.
Since day one.
I am truly grateful for all you have done on my behalf, as would my father be.
For people who have played 1.0, that's gotta hit so much deeper than everyone else.
Your kindness, your compassion, your love. These are your gifts to me, and our gifts to them, forming a bond which transcends time and space.
Sometimes I forget you are not the child I once knew. Make me proud.
That's such a it's almost like a father-like response to a kid, in the sense that at a certain point, you have to give people their own agency and letting people make their own decisions. Even if you disagree with them, even if you rail against them, even if you don't think what they're doing is right, even if you think that they're making all the wrong choices. People have free will and they have agency and they can make those choices for themselves. And he's releasing her to have that agency and to make those choices. Make me proud. What a good statement.
Long have I watched you from Heidelin's side. Watched as you nurtured and kept safe the light of the dawn. The dark recesses of the world hide untold secrets and dangers. Thus do I entrust to you, Tupsimati. I pray you, keep to the path that you may never have need of it.
Louis Sua's staff. The piece that holds immense power. I think Menphilia had it last time we saw her. So where does that leave them? If they get to know their world is safe, do they get to go home?
'Twould seem the power of our crystals is all but spent. Perhaps, if there is naught else to be done.
Do they get to go home?
Hear me, servant of Heidelin. If you would have us place our trust in you, then I would ask a favor.
Don't call her servant of Heidelin. She's Menphilia, and she will always be Menphilia for forever.
Take us with you. Take us home.
I hoped they'd be able to go home.
We were blind to the truth once, so I tell you this, as one fool to another. Light, dark, it doesn't matter. What matters is how you choose to use them. We made our choice and you see what came of it, so please, forge a different path. Seize a better fate.
A small smile. What a word of warning.
Tis a strange feeling. So many times have I watched you depart, my heart filled with worry. And ever did you return to me in triumph.
But now she's the one
Someday,
leaving.
when I have found a way to free this star from her sorrow, I promise you I shall repay the favor.
I can only hope. I can only hope. It's her turn to be the hero. For a second, third, and fourth time. Shut up, I'm not crying. No. Lamine. She gonna get a chance to say goodbye?
Thank you, Lamine, for everything.
No. Yita and Papalymo didn't get to say goodbye. We have the biggest teleportation circle because we're huge compared to everyone. Timing on everyone. Panic. Everyone's dead. Everyone we love is gone. No. Oh. We're gonna cry. I'm gonna have to pull this emote out of here. What emote can I get rid of? What emote do I never use? We're gonna keep the flame salute, but we're gonna knock out the man, some of these are good. Comfort, pray, deny, throw, universe. Eat egg. We gotta keep eat egg. We'll change out cheer. Change out cheer. So that way I can read the comments. Read the comments. Okay, I gotta scroll. There's so much in this, which is beautiful. I have no problem. No problem whatsoever. So, Red Mage Veil. Okay, on that, definitely would not have known that it was Red Mage without Holo saying so. Super cool that they introduce a new skill set, like a new job in that way. I don't know that we've even are able to unlock Red Mage, or if that's coming up in Stormblood. I think it's coming up in Stormblood. But if it's cool, it's a way to kind of get people hyped up that, oh my gosh, what is this new skill set that she has that I want to be able to do that? That's so cool. Level of power that enemies have to contend with when fighting the Warrior of Light. Such drama. He's so gorgeous under the potato sack. You take the hood off. Efficiency. Oh, efficiency. Efficiency. Is that what I was saying when I was fighting? Efficiency. Really hard duty for most people on the first time. I think we had it a little bit easier because we were a tank. So, Vera flashbang. Orwin with all the beautifulness. Took me forever to figure out how to give her my ether. I kept clicking on her. I did the same! Oh my gosh. I was like, I was clicking and clicking. I think something about the white letters jumped out. And I think honestly, it has to do with the numerous times that I've unironically gone to click on something like the retainer bell, and I kept clicking on my minion. So I was clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking, and I'm like, what is going on? I've broken everything. And then I realized, oh, clicking on the minion. So clearly I'm not clicking on the right thing. Let me turn the camera, look it from a different angle, try to click on the text better. And so it was the exact same experience of clicking and clicking and clicking. Something's going on, something's not working. Wait a minute, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Let me turn the camera, look around, look for the text, and that's when I saw the other text. I was like, oh, there's something different to click on. So I think it has to do with how many fails I've had before that led to that one success, so. Oh my gosh, that we did everything right was absolutely painful. That was so painful. If you lose, you don't win, but for them, in their winning, they also lost, so. Party of floor tanks. He's unstoppable when everyone else was on the floor and he was the only one left in the middle, so. Captain Planet, everyone raising their crystals together. Oh, I'm in Philia, man. You know the story is getting deep when Jake doesn't know what to say. The emotions. We're out here taking Thancred's daughter away, stabbing him in the back. He would go alone then. That's so sad. Dad cred, cool dad. Yeah, I like Big Brother. I think Big Brother is probably a little bit better. I know that he has a thing for Flamine. I know. I'm just saying. I feel like Big Brother, the relationship's a little more. So they can go home, but they gave up their lives, so they're just spirits now. Okay, I see. So it wasn't. I did wonder about that they wouldn't be returning in like a physical form, but their life essence, their life ether would be returned home in spirit form. Even in that regard. I guess that's because that's how they traveled here to this world, is their ability. They gave up their lives to be able to do that, to come here in searching for an answer. And so they were already in spirit form. But that's one of those really challenging questions I don't think anyone wants to answer until they get to that point, so. The world of light is now accessible. Oh, yeah. Now you can go do raids and stuff in the world of light. It's okay, we're all crying. Yashola didn't get to say goodbye either. No. But at least her dad was there to say goodbye for her. Yes, thank you. Yashola's dad is he can relay the message. He can relay the message, so. Emotional damage. Yeah, red mage unlocks the storm blood. All right, nice, nice. Such emotions. Such massive emotions. We have a random person. Hi, Ryan. Rayan. We're gonna give them a hug. Are they here in the stream, or are they just hanging out because there's a huge party here? I don't know. If you're in the stream, you can say so and say hi. But definitely, good to see you. I love you running around petting everyone's cats and animals. Run around. Hey, come here. I want to pet you. But everyone's pets need a good pet. And then sometimes everyone's pet needs a good pet. For those of you who haven't been here for the stream for forever, for the longest time, every time that I saw Lavava, I would try to give Lavava a pet. And Lavava would be running around, and I'm like, no, come back! Gotta give you a pet. Because you're just so adorable and cute. Too adorable. All right, Alfino, it's time to get some dust out of our eye. This old desert, man, it can always kick dust into your eye. It's terrible. It's terrible. A mess. You have a bed for a car? That's amazing. That is traveling in style. Oh my goodness. Talk about first class. It would seem that we are in southern Thanalan again. Minfilia is doing, no doubt. May the 12 speed her on her way, and the Warriors of Darkness too. Which is ironic, because their world was the world of light. So in fighting the light that was consuming their world, they became the Warriors of Darkness, which is just so ironic. An upgraded carpet? So you can go from carpet to the bed. Cannot help but wonder what awaits those wayward souls. If they gave their lives in order to travel to the source, then in returning to the first, would they not? Yeah. Mayhap that was their wish. Where's the sad quest complete music? I like the quest complete music because it kind of is the beginning and ending of a journey. But sometimes it's not musically appropriate for the situation. So.
Did you want to hear what the other characters had to say?
Oh, that's a good call. Very good. Very good. Oh, Thancred didn't say anything. That was a trick question, Holo. Speak thy mind. I do not expect thy forgiveness. Oh, as if we blame him for everything that he set up. But I mean, we don't. I think at the end it was still her choice. He set up the option, and I think out of all of the possibilities, the option that he presented was a fair one to be asked of. So, Orwin, what in the actual mechanical T-Rex dragon beast thing are you? This is literally the Transformers Beast wars. I heard the crunch, crunch, crunch of something stomping around. I just assumed it was like the turtles and stuff in the background, but that is insane. It's a two-seater too? Wait. What? No, don't go too far. Don't go too far. I gotta go back down and talk to Azale. It's got rockets. It literally has those rockets. That's amazing. Orwin, that is awesome. What a awesome mount. You guys have unlocked some of the coolest stuff. Oh wait, no, decline. I don't want to talk to you, Alfina. I'm not talking to you. Talking to Alicia. We should talk about what to do next. Oh, well, that's why I was giving you the opportunity to talk about what to do next. But okay, that's all right. We'll talk to Alfina about what to do next. So, was it pain to farm? Yeah, I can imagine anything like that is a pain to farm. Forgive me, my thoughts were elsewhere. And this, when I know full well there is work yet to be done. The crystals. Leave them to me. I will go back to Zarak and secure them. The Emoja will still be in disarray after the thrashing the Warriors of Darkness gave them. They'll not like to notice a lone bard skulking about. Except you're not a bard, you're a rogue. Or a ninja. But that's okay. But Thancred, you don't have to do this, I know. But I want to. I will see you at the Rising Stones. I think he needs some time alone. Understandable. Understandable. Good night, Pidge. Have a great one. I hope you get some super great sleep. And we'll see you next time. You get up earlier than usual. Totally understandable. You're always staying up crazy late. Always staying crazy late, so. I should go in and find Yida and Papalymo. They must have finished searching the Mask's camp by now. Not that it matters anymore. I mean, it's an entirely different situation. The whole situation with Alamigo is still a thing that exists. But you must be tired, Jake. I know I am. Maybe emotionally spent, but not physically. If thou wilt permit me, my lady, I would ask a question. When didst thou become aware of mine independent pursuits? When I saw you meeting with that warrior of darkness and the Asian in white Elidibus at the Great Library. I say his name Elidibus a lot just to help keep refreshing it in my mind so I don't forget it. I tried not to think the worst. You've never been one to confide in others, so I knew that even were your intentions pure, you would not share your plans with us until you felt the time was right. But I cannot deny that a part of me feared you had simply betrayed us. I mean, I did. I'm sorry, Urianche. Would that there had been another way. Know that I took no pleasure in deceiving thee, and that these sins will forever weigh heavy on my heart. I understand why you did what you did. That you but sought to achieve the greatest good while inflicting the least harm. Not many would have the courage to make that choice. But even knowing what came of your actions, I find that I cannot condone them. I'm sorry. The lying and the cheating, or the, going behind people's backs and doing that. I don't think she's saying she can't condone giving Minfilia the choice in presenting Minfilia with a solution. But I think she's talking about the basically backstabbing the Scions to be in league with the Warriors of Darkness for a time. So, Jake, forgive me, but I believe the events of the day have taken their toll on me. I should like to rest for a while. Understandable. If thou wilt grant me leave, I would gladly escort thee unto a refuge of thine own choosing. Once my lady hath regained her strength, we shall join thee at the Rising Stones. Until then, Warrior of Light. So we're all meeting back at the Rising Stones with Flamine. With Flamine. An end to mark a new beginning. That doesn't sound foreboding at all. What's funny is that with each of the like patches and stuff, I wonder if they if you could just many times over have an end for a new beginning. And yeah, how many different ways could you rephrase that same thing? An end to mark a new beginning to mark the beginning of an end, the finishing to notify the start. And every time you have a new quest for it. I'm totally going in the wrong direction, but that's okay. Go around the mountain. He'll be coming around the mountain when he comes. He'll be coming around the mountain when he comes. There you are. We finished our search, in case you're wondering. We have some bad news. I've yet to tell them what happened in Zarak. But best to do so together. Understandably. See? Click on the Lesser Panda. Did that so many times. Well met, Jake. Alfino said you would be joining us. It would seem that the Griffin's double was telling the truth, insofar as we found nothing resembling a sizable cache of crystals in the Mask's camp. Did you perchance find one in Zaharak? Zaharak. Actually, we found a lot more and worse and more painful, so you're gonna want to sit down for this. And if you need a hug, we're here. I don't believe it. The crystals, Minfilia, all of it. I don't know what it is. I sympathize, Ida. Even now I struggle to comprehend that which I saw. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that I feel blessed to have been granted a final chance to speak with her. 'Twas bittersweet, aye, but also Affirming. Another key thing to keep in mind as well with some of these, we have been to Heidelin's bosom many times before. It was not our first time being there, but for most of them, it was their first time. Now, the Warriors of Darkness, probably not, because they had Heidelin's blessing, so they may have been there before, but maybe not. Just for us in particular, it was like, oh yeah, we've been here before, we know what this is about. And for Alfino, he's like, ah, what's happening? A whole different spot. Alfino, I believe it is past time Ida and I rejoin the Scions. We've been away for far too long. Though I am loath to leave the Griffin to his own devices, I feel our investigation would benefit from your more dispassionate perspectives, and I hope that we might, in turn, offer our own opinions on the many challenges that you have faced in our absence. Gods, it's been absolutely ages, hasn't it? I can't wait to hear about everyone's adventures. It's been an entire patch! An entire expansion! I'm talking about not just patch, an expansion. We should be glad to recount them, and Tataru's tales may very well surprise you. Time to get together for a nice hearty drink. Oh, it's grumpy old man.
Ida! Ida! Well, God be praised, it is you! Ida, alive and standing before me in the flesh! I can hardly believe my eyes!
Is this Yida's dad? Maybe?
Oh, come on now. Has it really been so long you don't remember me? It's Gundabald. I fought beside your father in the revolution.
You didn't know him? Oh.
Do not think less of her, friends. It's been 20 years since occupation sent us on our separate ways. But the resistance were always welcome in Little Alamigo. They give us hope. And young Ida, most of all,
is gonna tear her away. She's gonna feel like she has to go and help with this whole Alamigo situation. And she already was thinking about joining the resistance and trying to help. And she was just now talking about coming back to the Scions. And so now she's gonna be super torn.
Aye, Ida here was always full of fire, ever the first to volunteer for a mission. Up until the day she vanished, that is. There were rumors, and we feared the worst. But here you are, alive and well, looking nary a day older.
Well, what can I say? I'm sorry for running off like that and making you all worry. It's a long story, but you see, I got involved with my friends here, the Scions. Oh, sorry, we're still the Circle of the Knowing back then, right?
1.0?
Anyway, I wanted to come and tell you, but it was all very secretive stuff at the time, and as you can see, I'm completely fine. I know we've got a lot of questions.
I know we've got a lot to talk about. I don't know where I read questions from.
And we've got a lot to talk about, and we will. But right now, I've got to hurry back to our headquarters. My friends are expecting me.
Okay, so she just jetted.
Pray, forgive her. It has been a very long day for us all. I promise we will visit again at the first opportunity.
Gundabald.
He's not bald for being Gundabald.
Let us return to the Rising Stones.
This wasn't how Manphilius says it. Pray return to the Rising Stones.
Hells take me for giving you that mask.
Okay. My guess is that he's talking about he gave Ida the mask that she has, which is Alamigoian, which makes her always feel connected back to the Alamigans? And so she feels somewhat responsible for coming back and helping, maybe? Giving you that mask. I'm gonna guess he's talking about giving Ida the mask that she has, because he's not talking about Elidibus, and he's not talking about Griffin. He's not talking about Urianger, so not too many other masks that I know of. No, it's definitely the Alamigoianayanese. Definitely. I'm a learned scholar on this subject. You can trust Jake. He knows what he's talking about. To the Rising Stones in Mardona. He has a way with words. She's ready for the situation. Yeah. She's just like, excuse me, I'm on a Shell Link call. I'm gonna have to take this. Sorry. Alamiguian. Where's those bots too? They can add like the ooh to the end of words or sentence or something. You can add the ooh. Oh, we forgot we have all of these blue quests to do. Well, slap me silly. Man, we got tons of blue content still to do. Lalaki, aren't you supposed to be keeping me on track with this stuff? I thought you were my blue quest person. Ooh, I was about to be like, seems pretty empty, but not that empty. Food! Huzzah! Have you heard, Jake? Yida Papalimor returned! We have not had the chance to speak, but the mere sight of them was enough to raise our spirits. Huzzah! I loved your dance. It was a great dance. Many of our number are still out in the field, but I believe Oker's party should be returning shortly. Golden it. You did a good job keeping Flamine safe. You didn't say a word, Jake. I know. Wherever she wanders, no matter how far, she will always be with us. Aww. In spirit. Kitty time? Kitty time? Home is more donuts. Oh, I think you're going and feeding the kitties. Definitely good to take care of the kitties. It's our homie! Hey, homie, how's it going? When you think about it, we have accomplished quite a lot in recent days, have we not? Though there are, of course, a few regrets for missed opportunities. A pity we were unable to deal with Ilberd and the Braves once and for all, for example. It's a reminder that we have yet to truly deal with them. Yet to truly finish dealing with them. Ilberd is still out there, still escaped, because we prioritized saving the captain. It is a fairly empty Rising Stones. Welcome home, Jake. I trust your journey was uneventful. You'll be pleased to hear that Thancred has secured the crystals. He sent word a short while ago. Once he has delivered them safely into the Temple Knight's care, he will rejoin us here and we can declare this matter officially resolved. While waiting for your arrival, I took the opportunity to contact Ishtola and Kryl and briefed them on all that has occurred. I also requested that they return to the Rising Stones at the earliest convenience. Now that our lost friends have been found, it would seem meet to discuss the future. Like, important. It would seem meet to discuss the future. But I was like, it would seem we need to meet to discuss the future. But, yeah, this is a great, rejoining of everyone coming back together after all of the adventuring and craziness, and a couple of threads have been tied up in certain ways. Not truly, like, finished, but tied for now, I guess. Look at everyone together. The gang's back together for the most part, except for the gang that are missing. I did say Scooby and the gang would get back together tonight, so.
Back in the solar. It's been too long since we were all together like this. Not since after Moonbraider.
Way to kill the mood, Ida. Just straight stab it. I was like, everyone's in a good mood. I'm just gonna, remind everyone of like tragedy after tragedy.
Much has changed since then. We ourselves, most of all.
Though not all who were lost could be gathered here today, we may take comfort in the knowledge that those who are not are carrying on the fight.
Okay, I would say that Alfino is going to take over the Menphilia position, except that I think after the Crystal Brave situation, he doesn't want to take leadership role of anything. He's like, no, I'm good. I'm out of here. So instead, I'm going to say that I think that Kryl is going to take over the Menphilia position, because I don't think Kryl is going home just yet. I also will defend my statement that Urianger is Y'shtola's dad, because look, I know it's Ella's in ears, but come on. Those could absolutely be Mikote ears underneath that hood. I'm just saying, all right? I knew it all along. He can't hide that from me. He can keep his secrets, but not those secrets.
while I am grateful to our friends in the north for their hospitality, it isn't half good to be back.
Aww.
But, as Papalima rightly said, much has changed since we last stood here. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are not as they once were, nor should we be.
Can we keep updating that name for each cataclysm that we survive? So if we survive another one, we become the 8th Dawn, and then we survive another one, we become the 9th Dawn, and we'll just, you know, keep racking them up.
Our travels in the north brought us into contact with a host of fine and generous people, and their selfless deeds serve to show me that it is not lofty causes that should inform our actions, but our hearts.
Yzael.
And I hope that the Scions might continue in this manner, as individuals driven by individual principles. Provided we all sincerely desire to work towards Eorzea's salvation, I believe the paths we follow to achieve it need not, and should not, be dictated by any single ideal.
Interesting. A little bit of a different perspective.
Companions bound by a common purpose, free to go whither they will. The idea is not without merit.
But it also is a little more chaotic and is not nearly as organized, because people are going to come and go as they prioritize.
Very well. I shall resume my research of the primals and the elder gods of Eorzea. Should anyone have need of my findings, you need only ask.
Isn't that
I
Uriange's
should be
thing?
glad of your continued assistance.
Well, my main purpose in coming here was to see the signs of the Seventh Dawn restored and my dear friend found. Nevertheless, having involved myself in your struggles, I feel compelled to see them through to the bitter end. For Minfilia's sake. That is, if there are no objections.
Of course not. Of course not. And at least one half of the things that you saw fit, you know, that you were desiring to see come true, came true. So, you know, 50%'s not bad.
You will always be welcome here, Kryl.
No, see, Steph, you got that backwards. The Scions of the 9th Dawn have superiority to the Scions of the 7th Dawn because they survived more Dawns, and so those who survived more of them are clearly of a more superior race. So, well, I guess no, that's not true, because if you're the 9th Dawn, then depending on when you joined the Scions, you may have only survived one cataclysm, but if you're the 7th and still alive to be talking after the 9th, then you definitely would have survived 3. So I could be wrong on that. I just think whoever survives the most cataclysms, they should be immediately voted in as the leader. So obviously, no obvious mixed race children, but maybe they all just take after the mom. I mean, it's definitely possible. Definitely possible. I'm sure, maybe I shouldn't say this, but I'm sure there's fan fiction out there to figure that one out. So I'm just gonna leave it there. So. New party member. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're 9.
Urianger, can we trust you to carry on your investigation of the Ascians as before?
His little saltiness in there. But as 9, that means that someone's gonna have to be left behind. We can't join an 8-man raid with 9 people, so.
Regardless of mine own desires, I am undeserving of your trust, having so villainously deceived you all.
Now, I'll hear no more of that. 'Twould be disrespectful of Minfilia's wishes. She entrusted matters here to us, that we might protect this star and understand the truth which hides at her heart. Mayhap I can handle the former, but I think you far better suited to the latter. No?
Use the skills you've been given.
Very well. Then out of love for my Lady Minfilia and Moonbreeder both, this shall be my solemn charge.
He's lost a lot too. Don't forget that.
Papalimo and I should probably return to Thanalan to keep an eye on the resistance. There's still the matter of the Griffin and the Amalja, not to mention the new Imperial Viceroy. That little lot must be worthy of our attention, right?
Please don't see through my thinly veiled disguise to go back and keep working with the Alamigos.
And what will you do, Alize?
You know I have no great love for organizations and formalities.
Gonna go off on my own and slink around.
That being said, this new approach you propose is not wholly objectionable. And we've always got him to keep us from bickering.
The silent tall dude with the big sword.
But I will suffer no titles. I am not here for House Leveilleur, nor to walk in Grandfather's shadow.
Leveilleur. So she's joined too, a new party member. Wait, what's that make us now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10!
Upon that point, we see eye to eye. If it please you, you may think of me as but another comrade in arms.
A short comrade in arms.
Well then, Alfie, I for my part shall see to the paperwork and the finances with my characteristic aplomb.
Beautiful.
I would not have it any other way, Tataru.
It's Tataru, you fool.
And we mustn't forget you. What now for the Warrior of Light?
A feast! Chipsani's empty case in the background. It's crazy. A new adventure, what else? The road goes ever on to strive for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. To strive for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. I think, so say that for story's sake, we were truly at this point in our journey that we had every door open to us. I'd probably just go adventuring in terms of looking for people who needed help. And I know that we went through, it's doubly ironic that we're wearing the Dark Knight job right now. And in that, it's like, you can't help every last little bickering person who needs a field overturned or some chickens put into a pen. But at the same time, I feel like we haven't helped the common man as much recently. And so I think I would just go and be like, hey, is there anyone who needs help with anything, I think that's part of the reason why I like tanking, is because it's one of the less common roles in roulettes, and that I can help out people with that too. So I think to strive for those who have lost and for those we can yet save. Because there's still more people that we can help. And in the name of those we have lost, to protect those who need help, we can keep going forward.
The path behind us was fraught with hardship, and the path before us will be no less unforgiving. But a new dawn shall break over the realm, and I see before me the faces of those who will deliver it.
Who will deliver a realm reborn. Oh, wait, sorry, we already did that one. So we've now done a realm reborn and a new dawn breaks. The ending of the night. The beginning of the day. The sun rises once more. Just keep rolling with them. It's official then. Gods, I hope I don't regret this. You're now a scion! Yeah! Congratulations! Leave it to me, Jake. I'll make sure she's properly introduced to everyone. Yay! Yida, you look ready to leave. Same as it ever was. Cryo, we haven't talked to you in a while. Good to see you back. It would seem that I'm a scion then, Some derive comfort from such titles, but I cannot say I feel any different from before. Well, mayhap a twinge of pride. Oh, that's great. As agreed, we shall spend the coming moons conducting our independent research. Should you have need of our services, however, you are of course welcome to seek us out. Yeah, we have another giant Alexander robot that we need to deal with. You want to chat? Okay, so some of these are the same. Nor, have we talked to you before? I'm doing my best, Ochre, I am. I just can't seem to clear my mind. I keep thinking about you and your brother and what? What? Sus. All these little mistakes are beginning to add up, Nor. You must try harder and remain focused. We're just gonna... Wait, there we go. Nope. Oh, that is the... Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. This is terrible for stream content, but I'm doing it anyway, all right? Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about the same speed. Okay, for a second I felt like your walking backwards speed was faster than your walking forward speed. And I was like, is that how we need to be speed running this game? Is we do like backward flips like Link from Legend of Zelda? I suppose I should not be surprised. With everyone standing in a circle delivering grand proclamations about the future endeavors, she naturally felt obligated to make one up of her own. And you do not approve. It may be agreed that the great sundering of the source was an aberration, and that existence of the 10 and 3 reflections an offense to the natural order. That most assuredly is the Ascians' belief. 'Twas in the hope of opening mine eyes to said revelation they first came unto me, imagining it sufficient to secure mine allegiance. Nor would they have been mistaken, were my heart as temple of truth alone. But as a devoted follower of Master Louisoix's teaching, I, for the love I bear of him and his, I hearkened not to their words. Okay, so that's really cool and totally side content. I am still trying to figure out. We are supposedly on the Eorzea star planet of the source. And then there are 13 reflections that go out. If we are the source, and there is the first, which is the light, and there's the 13th, which I believe is the darkness, then the 2nd through the 12th have not really been accounted for. But I'm just surprised that I guess we're just lucky and that we get to be on the source one, and that we just happen to be there. I was like, we're probably on like 6th or something, but... I have Sir Emeric's assurances that the Temple Knights will henceforth keep a close eye on the Ashgardian crystal trade. Oh, and he extends his deepest apologies for your dinner having been cut short. Courteous fellow, isn't he? You would never guess he was a politician. I think he has a way with words that would kind of confirm that he is a politician. And we got at least some of the dinner. You know, some dinner. And we didn't get poisoned. And nobody else got poisoned, so I'll take that. Look at them, Jake. The signs of the 7th dawn. Look how far we've come. The people we've met, the moments we've shared, the losses we've suffered, the tragedies we've overcome. All of it has made us who we are today. Where we go from here and what the future holds, only the 12 knows. But I know we will find out together. Wait, what's that little mini we get? The little wind-up mini. Cutscene. I think this is the end of 3.3 or 3.4? I think it's 3.3.
One world's heroes are another world's villains. One world's loss, another world's gain.
Who is this voice?
Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life...
Oh, they're congratulating her for joining. That was real sweet. Take care of Ida.
My friends, if I may, I would ask that you entrust Tupsimati to me.
Okay. Why?
Clouds gather upon the horizon, and as Master Louisoix's disciple, I would keep it close at hand.
Minfilia entrusted it to us. Okay, if you think so, Alfino. I don't know about this one.
Thank you. I shall guard it well.
You don't have plot armor.
There is cause to hope. For every ending, every parting, marks a new beginning.
Okay, so out of the 13 shards, some of them have been lost, so there's even fewer. It's the Griffin! Who are you talking to? Yourself? Elidibus! No, Griffin 2.0, sorry. Well done, brother. You may resume your normal duties and rejoin the others. The coming battle shall be our greatest yet, and I intend to stand with you all on that glorious day. Oh, he's got a little bit of an accent. I need to figure out how to give him the accent they have. Yes, there's Elidibus. I knew that he was involved somehow. True believers are so readily led. The thing with the armors matching between the two griffins is clearly one of them just gave his armor to the other to glam an outfit and then, you know, got it back. It's just a quick glam. I have given them everything they desired, all of which they have prayed, all for which they have prayed. I doubt you can say the same for your pawns. Get what you wanted, then? Was it worth it in the end? There were some unexpected developments, but they were ultimately to our advantage. Be it host to a sure fit of light or dark. English, please. Be it host to a sure fight of light or dark, a world bereft of equilibrium is but a void in waiting, and a void is no use to my master. I shall follow her emissary with great interest. Is he going to the other world? Okay, so whether a star is light or dark, a world that's lacking equilibrium is a void in waiting, and a void is no use to my master. Because the master needs chaos. So if a shard falls to the void, that's not helpful because his master can't use the chaos that comes from that. I'm trying to piece this together. And so it's actually to their benefit that the world of light doesn't fully fall into the void because it can be returned to chaos, which is beneficial to whatever the chaos deity's name is. As for the pawns whom you so pity, they have delivered unto me a gift, which I now present to you. Oh, those are the eyes! I should have known that they were the eyes as soon as I saw the two of them! The eyes of Nidhogg. Many were the candidates considered, but by your deeds you have proven yourself the most deserving. So they did go and recover those eyes. I knew it was a bad idea just to throw them into the void. You should have squished them. To be fair, if they have an insane amount of power and you squish them, that might be like lighting off a nuclear bomb on the planet, so maybe don't. But I'm just saying, it was an option. A man of boundless rage and bottomless despair, in whose breast beats a heart which thirsts for vengeance. Only you are fit to wield these eyes, for weal or for woe. At least he's honest about it. Could be for your own benefit or could be for your demise. He just takes them and shoves them into his head. He's got these like great big googly eyes. Ooh, pretty. Oh, this is the battlefield that the field of Cartano. So it was here all along. Nero. Nero. I'm so glad Nero came back. Oh, just you wait, my pretty. You and I are going to have so much fun. Back in his hunt for more Allegan relics to unearth. Ha 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 ha. Alright, what monstrosity are you gonna try to unearth from here? Not another Ultima weapon. Not another Ultima weapon. Okay, what did we get? Wind up Moonbrita! No! The SADs! The epic SADs! We're gonna be constantly reminded of Moonbrita and her sacrifice. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but at the same time, it's like... We'll take it. We've got a whole collection here. We've got Alpino, Tataru, Cid, Moonbrita, Nanamo, Arshafon, Emmerich, Astidian, Solus. We don't know who Solus is. So we still have a bunch actually of the scions we need to collect. Like we don't have Ida, we don't have Papalimo, we don't have Alize. Yeah, there's a bunch we still need to get. Our collection is incomplete. We'll have to work harder at unlocking. So ready for him to see Solus. What? What? Oh, that was 3.4 complete. Nice. Awesome. Nero's such a drama queen. More like drama king, am I right? Hold on, I got this part here. Oh, there's a bunch here. I think when Philia mentions that some shards have been lost, yes. Each calamity marks the end of a shard. Oh, 7 times I've succeeded, 7 times I have failed. Each calamity marks the end of a shard. 7 times they succeeded, 7 times have I failed. Oh, so that you're quoting, thank you, Cat, Meerkats, welcome. I don't know if you're the first time here or not. Awesome to have you. I feel like this is not your first time here. I feel like I've seen your name before, but I could be wrong on that. So each calamity marks the end of a shard. I totally have forgotten that. So that means out of the 13 shards, source 13 shards, 7 of them are completely lost. 7 times Heidelin failed to protect them. So, okay. Which means there's actually only 6 to get to 13. Technically speaking, 6 shards have not been lost, so. Sir Fit. Oh, instead of sure fight. Yeah, I'll sure fight you. Sir Fit, for future reference if you want to. Thank you. And Zodiac. The Zodiac. I don't think that's how eyes work. Ah, why not? Come on. But you ever tried to squish a Nidhogg eye? Just saying. Just saying. Kaboom. Some of them are only available in the Mog Station. Ah, come on now. Come on now. Gotta get your money somehow. Science minions, I mean. This is from the anti-tower post cutscene. Okay, thank you, Cat Meerkats. The stuff like that is super helpful because it refreshes pieces of information in my head that I clearly have heard before, but don't have memorized. So that stuff's helpful. What's interesting is that trying to guess where the story's going forward, I can't imagine, I think I talked about this before, them doing 6 more calamities, because calamities are like world-ending things, right? So trying to run through 6 more calamities seems a bit insane. Like maybe in like 3 more expansions, I could see a single calamity happening that we barely survive or something. But doing that for 6 more times seems insane. So I'm expecting there to be other storylines besides more calamities, even though that's what the Ascians are constantly working towards. So that'd be my guess. Okay. And we got a lot of options. A full table in here. Place the bar is hopping. What's up? What's up? Take a seat ourselves. Hi everyone. How are we doing? And I can eat an egg and chat. Wait, is he eating the egg with the shell on? Jake, that is so gross. Peel the shell first before you eat that thing. Jeez. So it is It is 9:30. We have a bit of time before stream end. We could do a blue quest that's in here. We could start 3.4 or 5, I guess. 3.5. I'm kind of open to options. Holo, what are you thinking? There's some blue quests in here that I'm always down to do more of. Minstrel's got another super challenging thing. Has he got one? Oh, he's got multiple. Yeah. Who lives? Who dies? Who tells your story? Steam and Steel. I bet that's Alexander, maybe. Steam and Steel. A refrain from the Undaunted. I have no idea what that one would be. You immediately enter a cutscene? I was like, how did you do that? Yeah, the last Calamity rebooted the game, so cutscene was, I think, deliberately mysterious. But I still, yeah, it's when you have something this massive, the crumbs that are left everywhere, sometimes it's like, okay, hold on, I need a broom to kind of sweep all of these together so I have them all in the same plate, because crumbs are scattered everywhere. They're all over the place. So, have you done the quest inside the Fortom Manor? I don't believe so. Is it a yellow quest or a blue quest? If it's a yellow quest, probably not, so. I'm waiting to see what Holo says about possible options. We could also run into Fortom Manor. We could do the Firmament. I've started the Firmament, but I've not even gotten close to it. 45 minutes to maybe an hour.
You could do the Fortom Manor quest in that time.
Okay. Sounds.
I was trying to figure out what quest you have on the Minstrel.
The 3 that I have here, Steam and Steel.
I don't have that one.
A wandering minstrel wishes to hear all about how you raged against the machine. That's an Alexander thing.
Oh, these are all the Savage unlocks for Alexander.
Ah. Oh, all 3? Oh, yeah, I see. Okay, because there's the 3 different tiers, right? Or the 3 different arcs of the Alexander stuff. So.
Correct. But yeah, so you could do the quest in Fortom Manor, as comes highly recommended. You could do blue quests, but I mean, in 45 minutes you probably get like maybe one side dungeon done, or any of the videos that you wanted to watch.
Oh, we do have the videos that we gotta watch too. We've done a lot of story. Even though Fortom Manor is not MSQ, it is still story. I would like to do.
You're gonna want to take your time with it.
I would like to do a fight, like one of the Savage raids. I think that does sound fun, even if it takes a little bit of time. And then whatever time we have left over, I'm down to watch videos and just do reaction videos. So.
We don't have time for a Savage fight.
Oh, are they really long? Come on, Ramu wasn't that hard, all right?
if you did it unsynced, yeah, you carried through. But it's like, what's the point of the fight?
No, right? No, it would definitely be synced. I would want to do it synced.
So
Savage
for example,
is different. I guess I have only done extremes till now. I haven't done a Savage till now.
Yes, and Savage is a whole nother beast.
Okay.
My static. For the most recent raids, we have been progging this one particular fight for a month and a half now, and we finally beat it. So,
but I assume that because this was older stuff, it's between power creep and people just having done it before and knowing how it's done. Like, I assumed, I could be totally wrong on this. I assumed that I would be the only one who wouldn't know what's going on, and that everyone else would already know all the mechanics and where to go, and it's just if they mess up a little bit, we wipe and we restart. Am I incorrect on that?
Assuming everyone else knew the fight, right? Which is not the case for this group.
Okay.
Assuming everyone else knew the fight, there are 2 factors working against us. In Savage, if one person dies, it pretty much kills the whole party most of the time.
Okay.
And the other issue is that even when the whole party knows what they're doing in Savage, you still wipe all the time. So the challenge of Savage is not understanding what to do, it is executing it.
Got it. Okay. And as people are saying, there's some of them who have not even tried Savages yet. So that seems like another night thing as well. Another not tonight thing. So you act like anyone else has done the Savage fights in recent years. I mean, I don't know. I expected a couple of wipes, but I mean, we beat Ramu in 57 minutes, so it's all good. No, we literally had 30 seconds. So that's 59 and a half minutes that it took. Good enough. So, Yellow Quest series. Okay, so we'll probably prioritize that Yellow Quest series, start the next stream with that at the Fort Tom Manor. 10 minutes of dancing without stepping on toes. I've done the last tier Savage, but not the recent one.
To do before you do the last patch for Heavensward as kind of like a way to send out the expansion.
Cool. I managed to solo most of the Savage Heavenward's trials unsynced at level 90, but it took a bit of doing. Oof, that sounds like a challenge. Okay, so Kurds and Slay, not easy being green. The Wrath of Karn, I think that's what, Karn Hard? Or Karn Extreme, maybe? Oh, Nidhogg's Rage, Thornton's Reign, Sing Me Another Song. Are those all the hard versions of those fights?
Those are the extreme unlocks.
The extremes. Yeah. Oh, man. As challenging as it is, I'm tempted to do Nidhogg's Rage because that fight was so good. I might actually be down to do that again. All right, between Sing Me Another Song, Thornton's Reign, and Nidhogg's Rage, if I was to pick one of those, what do you think?
Thornton's Reign is pretty technically challenging. I would say Nidhogg's is probably the most approachable, but we might not clear it.
Okay, I'm okay with not clearing. If we don't clear it in time, that's fine. So. Those are the Minstrel Ballad versions of Nidhogg and Thorn's Trial. I think we can try the Nidhogg's Rage. Even if we fail it, I'm okay with that. And then we'll watch videos till the end. But that fight was so epic. I'm like, even if we fail it, I'm okay because that fight was so good. I really want to do it again. So, greetings, Jake. I am ever glad to see you pass through the 7th heaven with purposeful stride. Although one of my more persistent patrons will be gladder still. I've been requested to direct you into his presence at your earliest convenience. If you have a moment to spare for saving the realm, pray rescue my establishment from a piteous mewling of a story-starved minstrel. Ah, so that's how it unlocks the minstrel then, talking about it. Got it. Karn Quest is the level 50 version of the Sunken Temple of Karn, I believe. I do need to do that one too, so. I have subsisted on the scraps of travelers, all but wasting away whilst I awaited the full repast that only you can provide. They say you brought an end to 1,000 years of war. The great worm Nidhogg shall no more darken the skies of Ishgard, but the dragon's song must have a final verse. I beg of you, feed me every morsel. I shall devour every sight, every sound, every blow you landed upon his scaly hide. So begins the Dragon Song War Tales. Oh wow, we shared it very quickly, a summarized version. We gave him the Spark Notes version. What glorious fare! Brother set against brother, a fallen companion saved, I am revived and restored, and my fingers ache to strum the score. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. Eternal is a dragon's woe, unceasing doth his anguish flow, yet for the walls of Ishgard high, 'gainst blood did Hraesvelgar ally. Eternal is a dragon's rage, dread Nidhogg's wrath did span an age, yet by his hated brother's eye did light quell shade and vengeance die. I was like half singing it. I think like bardic retellings are really good when they're mixture of speech and song. What say you? Does your blood not quicken at this tale's retelling? One might accuse the language of being overly flowery, but epic deeds demand epic depictions. Do you not agree? Definitely agree. Thank you for that rousing tale. Nidhogg's Rage now accessible. Okay. I was like, for a second, I was like, where did everybody go? Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
We will need 1 healer. Thank you, Lalaki.
Durability drop. I'm like, all right, what else could I use? Oh, yes, Battle Squadron. Oh, I guess I didn't need to do that because I'm not getting XP from this. I should have checked ready. I was actually ready, but I could put on my helmet for this, but my helmet looks kind of silly. You know what? We're fighting dragons. I'm doing it. If he tries to swallow me, I'll be a little harder now. I got horns in front of me. I got horns in the back of me. I got horns on my shoulders and horns on my legs, and even my sword has horns. We got horns all over the place. Bring it on, Nidhogg. We'll wait for Orwin to finish his meal real quickly. I guess in the meantime, while we're waiting on Orwin, go ahead.
I was just saying, it just takes 1 click to eat. I don't know what the big deal
Right,
is.
exactly. Eats egg. Just eat an egg. It'll be good. There's an insidious ant. Adventure is needed. I totally missed that event. There's an industrious ant, an adventurer in need of a bit of business, if I'm not mistaken. The anthill you want is Amagina. Yeah, I always say that wrong. Amagina and Sons, mineral concern. Something's kicked it over good. They put out word for adventurers, have skill, will move fast, that sort of thing. Perfect for you, I'll warrant. The client? A bit of a handful of might aggressive, but nothing you can't handle. The twins. You'll find them at the Miners Guild. Talk to Sesaruka. He's the minder of the two. Minder of the two. Minder of the three. We've been to the Miners Guild before. Dun, 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 dun. All right. To the Miners Guild we go. And I can also check on how my squadron is doing. Normally, I check on squadrons and retainers before I start doing stream stuff, and then at the end. But tonight, I was late, so I bum rushed straight in. No, that's not the wrong way. That is the wrong way. Sesaruka. Heard about our petition, have you? And you'll do as we ask? No questions asked? Great attitude. Now then, the situation's like this. No, this isn't right. I'll be darned if I put our sister's fate in the stranger's hands. I'm going myself. Oh, brilliant plan, brother. Go blundering into the sunken temple of Karn. The place is a death trap. What guarantees do we have that this adventurer can beat those traps? None. That's what. But you know better than any of us what these muscles are capable of. I mean, we could both go. Already up? What do you mean you've beaten those traps already? Wait, you're the reason Neneko's in this trouble? I'm going to end you, I swear it. Calm yourself, brother. This adventurer's not to blame for what happened. Besides, he's perfect for the task. You should maybe explain yourself. Let's start again, shall we? I am Sesaruka, and this is my twin brother, Popokuli. And as you may have gathered, we need you to mount a rescue mission in the sunken temple of Karn. After you have defeated the temple's snares and traps, the place was officially open for research. The concern partnered with the Order of Nanthal to fund an expedition. Aye, and the research team was led by none other than Neneko, our little sister. She's the one who wrote the book about the ruins of Silde, the research to end all other research on the place. Nobody except her was going to figure out that Silde and Ulda are both descendant of the Beladian civilization. The sunken temple of Karn is the native rock. No way in seven hells is she going to not lead that expedition. Sunken temple of Karn is the native rock. So Silda and Ulda are both descended from the Beladian civilization. I'm not sure I follow the Sunken Temple of Karn as the native rock. Unless that was like the original, the original civilization that then spread out from there to Silda and Ulda. I was kind of, the native rock made me think that that was where the rock was mined from, the rock that was used to build Ulda. But I think they're using it more in a metaphor than like a literal, that's where the rock was gotten from. Because, I mean, Sunken Temple of Karn is built. I guess it is somewhat etched into like the hillsides and stuff, and you travel through these tunnels and stuff, but maybe I'm not too far off if that's where the rock comes from. But who comes bumbling in? A band of relic raiders, that's who. The greedy jerks set off a trap, and now our little sister is stuck in the stinking place. The jerks putting Neneko in danger? If they aren't Tomberry mints already, you can be sure that I'll end them myself. And that's the situation as it stands. Talk to Bibi Boo at the entrance to the temple, and she'll let you in. You go and get Neneko out of there in one piece, you hear? La Mafia. I mean, if you look at all Mafia, I absolutely would expect them to be involved. Okay, cool. They have opposite eyes. I was wondering about that. I noticed the green and white on this one first, and then afterwards I was like, well, hold on a second. I gotta check the other one. But instead of it being the same matching green and white, it's actually mirrored, which is really nice. It's a good touch. So now I'm curious on if the sister has it too, if it's a family trait. So Orwin is done. We're ready. Teleport offered to the Foundation. Sure, let's go. Let's go. The Holy Sea of Ishgard. I wonder if that teleport was because someone came here to change some glams. Come up here. Take a seat and commence. Time to die. Time to floor tank, more like. The music! Stop it! Stop it! Get off of him, Nidhogg! Get off of him! Estinian hog. Estahog. Nidian. Same mechanics as all trials and raids. I've never learned. Oh, look at all of your outfits. You look so good. Are mechanics for cars? Yeah, generally speaking. Okay, turn the grit on. And time to cry. I never even learned. I did this unsynced and farmed for the bird. You can get a bird from him? A burb? Get a burb. Okay, I guess I will lead.
So, the phase 1 mechanic that we need to be aware of is we will get ground markers that will appear under where people are standing. And there will be markers that appear on purple rings that will appear on 4 players at the same time. And then at the same time, he will cleave half the arena. So for most of the first phase, what we're going to practice is standing relatively near the center, determining which side of the arena he's going to cleave, and then leaving those, when those ground markers appear under it, practice spreading into the side that he's not cleaving.
Okay. Oh, you're marking us as the tanks. Oh, I see. 1 and 2. Okay. So those are our corners that we run to?
That's for later mechanics.
Oh, okay, okay. Mytha, we will try together. Oh, there's a bunch of you that are Reapers. That's neat. We got triple Reapers. Okay, well, lead the way, Holo, and just let us know when to start, and we'll fail gracefully.
You have envy, so you'll be the one taking main tank and pulling away. Stack center.
So those are the markers.
Yep. So he's going to be doing a direct line through his body.
Okay, so I can avoid that. And that's going to be to the sides. Hot wing.
Yep.
Ow. Ow. I'm just going to run mildly, because I'm crazy now. Run in fear, hysteria. Nice. Okay.
Alright, one tank is going to take the lizard, another tank is going to take the eel, and you can't tank the shadow dragon.
Okay. Well, I have this one, so I'll bring it over here. Oh, you can't tank the shadow dragon. I gotta do the oh, she's got the eel. Okay, I'm totally messing up.
Everyone should focus the lizard.
Okay. Ignore the shadow dragon. I almost got him. Almost. Good job, Mytha. You got one of them. Yeah, I messed that up super bad because I immediately started attacking the dragon. Watch the burly one. He telegraphs all of his attacks and they really hurt. Yeah, I noticed he shot the big fireball. Swipe. Okay. So he transforms. Okay, so that full wipe, nice. Technically, all the dragon's attacks are unmarked AoEs. Got it.
So what we'll do is, for the eye baits and the little orange markers that'll be on top of everyone's heads, when we bait the eyes inside the center markers for each of those half arena cleaves, the people with the orange markers will run all the way to the wall, and everybody else will stay near the center, but just not on top of the eyes, obviously. And that'll minimize movement as much as possible.
Okay, so markers run to the wall, otherwise stay in the center and just don't stand on the eyes.
Yep.
And move quick. How do I start a ready check?
It's in party options. But you can just do a countdown.
Oh, there we go. Countdown. Nice. Got it. Thank you, Orwin. I think I could probably avoid that fireball.
Stack center. Orange markers out. Very good. I got res. This is Hot Wing, stack center. Stay in center and don't go out early. Okay, we phased it.
Cool. Alright. Grab the lizard, avoid the dragon.
Dragon shooting fire. You should change your positions.
Yeah, watch for the telegraph, whether he sweeps or...
Dragon swiping, dodges attack. Alright, your job is going to be to go take the main tank off of the eel for Krinika. Krinika, you can go ahead and shirk to Jake. I'm going to use my Swift Res, so Lalaki if you want to get Mythic.
We did it! Oh!
Sneaking down! Slows them down! I'm in late fire!
People who get purple marks are going to want to bait them out away from the party and not all in the same direction.
Oh, I thought I should maybe use Living Dead. Living Dead or just moved. That was bad on me. Oh, what is this chain mechanic? Nidhogg's Fang, Nidhogg's Claw. And the orbs chase you around. Wow. Yeah, that added a whole slew of new mechanics.
So the attack that you died to there was called Alamorn. And that is a very strong tank buster.
So I need my mitigation prepped for that one.
Correct. So you're gonna save a one of your like 20% or 30% damage reduction abilities for that.
What do I need to worry about anything with the chains?
Those ones that appeared there at the very end?
Yeah, the Fang and Claw.
Yeah, that's phase 5. I'm double checking real quick.
Okay.
I know that for one of them, 3 players will be tethered as blue, and another 3 as red. Red means taking damage equals dealing damage to the claw, while blue means taking damage equals healing the thing. So basically, if you have a red tether, you need to get damaged, and if you have a blue tether, avoid taking damage at all costs. If the current main tank gets a blue at the start, the off tank should take aggro ASAP, because obviously they don't want to take damage.
So if I get tethered blue, swap.
Correct. Shirk all of your aggro to Koronika.
Okay.
There are 2 attacks here. You'll have 3 AoE balls, which the red players should each get. Be careful where you pop them. And 2, a shareable AoE that will be marked on a blue player. The blue player should get away from the fellow blues and go to the center. Red players should stack with them, with the blue player, at the same and to share the damage, at the same time damaging the claw and minimizing the healing done to the Fang.
Y'all get that? Carpet Pythons, how you doing? And then, purely out of curiosity, how many phases are there?
There are 7 phases.
7 phases. Okay, wow, we made it up to the 5th phase. That's great. Ah, meant to try to dodge that. Ah, nice. See? I can dodge it.
Come center.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, I got the marker. Sorry. Ah, look where he's stuck. Ah, didn't quite dodge it. What direction is center? I'm not sure. Alright, Orwin. Like with Bahamut, solo this guy. You got him. Guernica! The final one. No, I know this is synced. All right. Yeah, I gotta watch the dives. I actually got hit by one of those last time. Hang on. Okay, that's cool. Discord Speaky Prive. Actually, I don't know, Holo. Do you think that's a bad idea? If we just the party members jump in FF voice?
Yeah, we can go into group voice.
Okay. If you guys want to do that, that'll maybe save a little bit of communication effort.
Wait for join.
Drag Lalaki in here. You're joining whether you like it or not, Lalaki. We're dragging you in here.
Alright. Alright, we'll do this like I've been doing a Shadowbringer Extreme as party finding. I I'll assign numbers and letters for bait mechanic. Obviously, the same people will not get the same baits, so I'm going to mitigate for that. Jake, you're A.
Okay.
Oh, I never get this name. Karenika, you get B.
Even Ormond can't get it.
Hollow's D. Lalaki C. I'm 2. Mifo, you said you were 4?
Yes.
Okay. Ashfont, you're 1 because you're always number 1.
Always number 1 in our hearts.
And Betsy, you get 3. If you get a bait, if you're a DPS, you go to your number. If you're a tank or a healer, if possible, you rotate counterclockwise to go to one of the numbers. Or unless clockwise works better. Depends on people's preference, really.
Okay.
I just like counterclockwise because that way everybody just goes, in this case, right.
Yeah, there'll only be 4 of the little orange markers on people.
Yeah.
So, and they, if you are at, like, for example, out here.
It won't hit anybody.
And then over here, you can both stand on inside the space that's available as a safe zone without clipping each other.
Right. I just like to leave a little bit of dodging space for if anybody panics because the stacked up ones.
Yeah, we'll put everybody in the center in here.
We'll have to do center if he dives down one of the sides.
Yes, if he dives down the side or if we have to be in the center, essentially you want the people with the orange markers to always go out furthest so that everybody else can stay stacked, grouped together at the center.
All right, we ready to try this again?
Let's do it.
Yep.
Oh.
It starts with that. Alright, so you should do fire here in a second. Yep. Ooh, didn't quite dodge that.
Get ready to stack center.
Did I not click that? Alright, coming center. Don't have that. Oh, such an eye.
Get out of the middle.
Oh!
Ah!
Idiot, you did not pay attention.
Get out of the middle again.
Stay in the middle, stay in the middle. The dog's coming.
Heal.
Okay.
Heal. I missed.
Alright, not too bad this time.
Never mind.
Could have been better, but yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, he hits hard. He's a big boy.
Ow.
He's a big boy.
Yeah. Big boy. Full of rage.
Okay, hot wing.
Stay in the middle.
Stay in the middle.
Get under the dragon.
Stay in the center.
Oh, how did I get hit by that?
Get out from under
Hot
the
tail,
dragon.
get out of the middle.
Oh no.
Man, I thought for sure I'd run around the corner fast enough. Okay.
Oh boy, here we go.
Taking this guy
We'll
over
make
here,
it.
Blizzard.
Kill him fast enough. But...
Alright, if I remember right, kill order on this is the Brob first and then the air guy. If we kill the Brob fast enough, we did tank swap.
Yeah, because I can only survive 2, I can't survive the 3rd.
Don't be in front of the dragon.
There's 2.
So cool.
Oh my goodness.
Rip.
Having a CPS.
Rip.
All dead.
Skill issue.
I refuse.
Skill issue.
No, not like this.
I refuse to die.
No, Mama. Oh no. We're lucky. No, Loki.
All of the dead bodies.
Oh my god.
I will kill you. I took one with me, damn it.
Yeah.
We got one. All right, now if Krinika can just, you know, bring all of us back, res all of us, that'd be great.
Wow.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Wait, you guys are doing blue mages? What? Come on. What happened?
If only red mage had braze at this level.
Oh, that'd be so good. Okay.
All right. Just ready to go again, or you want to talk about it more?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
All right, let's do it.
Just remember to stack as dead center as you can, because anybody who's not stacked makes a further distance that people have to run to avoid, and they'll get ghosted or feared by the eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like a strict thing here that you have to run all the way to the number. Just as long as you're in that direction, it should be manageable. Later ones, it is a strict thing that you have to be that number, but not this one.
Ooh! Dodge the fire, Jake. Dodge the fire.
You ready, center?
Okay.
Off to the left.
Go, 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 go.
Oh, I'm standing. Ow!
Ow! I got clipped.
Sorry.
Stupid lizard.
Oh, I'm totally messing up. I'm sorry.
Lucky.
That was totally my fault.
No.
I completely messed up there. I was so focused on where he was diving that
Too close to the front. That was my fault.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Hot
See in the middle.
center.
Under
Group
the dragon.
center.
In the middle.
Stay in center until the AoE's approved.
Yeah, do that.
Tail,
then
back out.
Just don't get out the same line he's pointed in, or that's a very bad time.
Watch for the shadow dragons. Just casting fire.
He's gonna cast the furthest person away.
I'm trying to get him over here so that way the cleaving, we can attack him without the cleaving hitting us.
No, leave me alone.
All right, go Tom
Okay.
off of benefit.
Coming as slowly as I can. There's my leap.
Jake, watch out. He's casting fireball at you. I think? No, he didn't.
No,
I think he's swiping that.
He was swiping at a dead body.
yeah, it's fine.
Now he's casting fireball. Yeah, there it is.
Lucky, run.
Watch out for in front of me.
Alright.
Okay.
Well done.
We're all still alive. Oh, stand in the center and get healed. Free heals, free heals.
Go ahead, hit me. I ain't afraid of you.
Good. We're all up.
All alive.
Remember your spread locations.
I need to move? No. Only... Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's actually kind of easier to dodge if it's spread out a little bit.
Oh my god.
Animals, though. They cause bleeding.
Yeah, we
Dodge
need
it.
to away.
Okay, yeah, maybe we'll just spread the
Yeah.
we'll just spread the side ones out slightly more, but looks like we have a plan.
No.
Oh, I've got
Close the
blue.
red door again.
So red tethers can come center.
center.
If you have blue, you should not be maintaining. Go ahead and shirk.
Okay, shirking now. Sorry, shirk.
So I'm pretty sure we have to break the. Pretty sure we have to break the things.
Sorry,
blue should not come center with the stack, though.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have red.
Blue.
So you.
I'll take back over.
I should have gotten Lala Key going to center.
Yep, stack marker should come center, and all red chains should come center. Well done.
No blue chains center for the stack.
No blue chains to center.
Not stack.
Oh.
Yeah, we have to break the 2 things on the side before they blow up.
Got it.
So for that, don't tank him just a little bit north of center, so that everyone who has a red tether can stay in the center.
Okay.
And then whoever gets the stack marker will come and drop their stack marker on top of everybody who has the red chains, so that they take that damage and it damages the red claw.
So I'll try, if I'm red chain start, I'll try to get him onto the A, or where I'm standing on the A, so it's just a little bit north of the center.
It's perfect. So.
All right.
We're learning. It's a learning.
Yeah, it's learning.
Yeah, learning.
Yeah.
I should probably switch to machinist, but
Machinist doesn't take damage.
but we kind of all have melee DPS, and
I mean,
How do I still get hit by that?
the only ranged people are the healers.
yeah. So I'm wondering if I should have gone dancing.
Okay, where did that one? All right, to the center.
Yeah.
To the right.
Get out.
The right.
To the center.
Where's the don't be
I heard right. I heard it, and I still went left. Okay. I don't know how I am alive.
I got you.
Like starboard larboard.
Ow.
But I couldn't save myself.
larboard.
Okay.
Probably be shouting compass directions, but
Hot wings to the center.
Or Ian,
center.
I'm done.
Okay.
Oh, I got hit anyway. Oh, he face changed.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We got lizard.
Dragon casting fire.
Hearing from the floor.
Ow.
Watch the dragon swipe.
No.
Swipe dig. I dodged it, but I'm just slow moving because the other guy. I'm trying. I'm just slow.
Fine. It's sprint. Go fast.
Oh yeah, I could have been switching there.
He's swiping you?
We'd like to move it.
Oh, nice.
He's swiping. There's fireball in his way.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit anybody though.
Swiping in front of him? Don't be in front of him?
Perfect.
All alive. Once again.
Oh boy. Okay.
You're like shooting a cannon from heaven.
Yeah, it's accelerating itself.
All right,
like
I'm gonna go stand on 2 or A.
A.
Ow. Oop.
Okay. Go. Perfect.
Alright. Haha, I'm already safe.
Cancel this.
Okay. Bravo.
Okay, that's a
Tank
single
buster.
target tank buster.
Okay.
Red chains
Unreal
come very
one.
center. Red chains come center.
Okay.
Blue chains stay out of center.
Staying out of center. Oh, do I need to? I need to swap chains. I'm sorry. Sure.
Yep, stack marker, come to your red chains in the center.
Blue out.
And then back out. Chains of swap.
Okay, I'm gonna shirk again because I got blue.
Two chains don't stack.
Okay.
Ow, 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 ow. I'm blue again. Sharking.
No, we didn't get it.
No.
It was good though. We took out the red one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
That's because when you're chained by the blue one, if you take any damage, the blue one heals.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you can't.
Okay, so what
You can't
should I
stack if you have
do?
blue.
Well, I'm not stacking if I'm
Oh,
that's
no.
blue, but
But it wouldn't be the only one.
Yeah, if you have blue chain, go ahead and attack the blue fang.
oh, attack the blue.
Yeah.
Oh.
If your turret
just go ahead
blue
and
is a
attack the blue
tank,
thing.
you attack the blue fang after shirking the air tank. to
Right,
make sure
right,
tank swap.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
You need the tank swap then, because if you keep taking damage from the boss, the blue fang won't die.
Okay.
It's the last one I can do though.
Okay.
Is
Well, we
that
better do it
one
right then.
No, I
Yeah.
have to go to work.
If we don't get
Everything
it,
is
we'll
better.
If I don't get it, it's okay. It's a learning experience.
we'll get it later, yeah.
This is my first time here.
Yeah, same.
I think.
Oh, I
Hell.
wasted that. That's okay.
I could study a video and then run practice runs so we can look good on next stream. Yeah.
I mean, I'm no stranger to watching
All right,
videos.
center.
Go,
Watch for Nidhogg's
Don't
flight
go that
path.
way. Don't go that way.
I don't see it.
Stay out of the
He's very sneaky.
How's that? I heard your phone.
Big boy there.
Oh, it's okay. Hushmont didn't see it here. Hushmont, my love doll. Not again.
Not again. Hot tail, so
Okay,
stay out
get
center.
out. Yep.
Wait out here until the floor baits happen. Now go in.
Ah.
Everyone focus on
Roll
this.
me here.
Lift it. I'll have you in a second here.
Watch the cleave.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. Oh, he's alright. No, it's alright, Mifa, as long as you don't attack yourself.
No more. I'm sorry. Shadow Dragon.
Oh god, damage down, no.
Fine. We have bonus.
Yeah, we have time.
Okay, go.
Easy.
Right. You did it.
I don't think there's a damage down, but he clears the rest of your vulnerabilities.
Slows them down. Adding late fire.
All right, enter your spread markers, which way you're going to.
Okay.
Use your tank buster.
I did. 30%. All right,
Okay.
chains. I got blue. I'm shirking.
Red chains, dead center.
I don't want to stack on that. Blue's
One
out.
sec. Center. Okay.
Is blue supposed to attack the blue chain or the red chain?
Jake, come here. Jake, provoke.
Oh. Sorry.
Hit.
You're fine. Do not sack if you have a blue chain.
I am red.
Yeah, she was red.
No, you're fine.
I am not red.
Oh, I should.
Better though.
If you're blue chain, are you supposed to attack the blue pillar or the red pillar?
The blue pillar. The red pillar
Okay,
can't
okay.
be.
Yeah,
can't
the
be
red
damaged.
chain you attack the blue. Okay, the thing with the red chain actually is if you take damage, it damages the red claws. So
Right,
if you
right,
run around
right.
and catch the little blue orbs before they can get near the blue people, you'll damage
Yeah.
the red claw too.
Right.
Yeah. I kept getting hit with the blue one.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I think they were getting intercepted. It was slightly too late.
But
All right,
mechanics
somebody-
learned.
Somebody
I think that
had
was
to go.
somebody's last one, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, Harshafon has to go, and that's totally fine. So, I always forget, how do you bring up the little party thing in...
You.
You leave, yeah. There we go.
Leave. Yep, that's fine. Cool.
Good prog. We'll
Good
do it next
prog.
time, boys.
Yeah, these kinds of things take practice if you do them well synced up.
Well, and it's a taste of the harder stuff down the road, which is totally fine
Yep.
with me. You know, I'm totally down for that. Hey, just getting a taste of the challenge, and one day we'll get bigger and better monsters to deal with, and so that'd be great. It'll be great.
Yeah.
I do get the whole
Okay.
what you were saying about you can know all of the you can know all the mechanics, and you can do a lot of the steps still correctly, and yet still everything can get messed up. Because even with like the chain thing, right, is that if the blue people just happen to not do quite enough damage to the blue thing to destroy it in time, everyone wipes regardless. It could literally have one health and everyone wipes. So it's very sensitive to how that works.
Exactly.
Okay, it's time for a quick squadron check. Yay! 2 copies, nice. Have a good one. Doing a quick squadron, and then we'll watch some videos.
Thank you for playing with us.
You are awesome.
Oh yeah, no, anytime. It's the streamer static.
The streamer static. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. My schedule would have to change heavily for something like that. But one day. One day. Oh, I can do another one of these. Yeah. Why not? Yeah. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to do 40. No, they're never gonna make that. Sure, let's deploy there. Okay. Good luck, everyone. Don't fail me. And we're gonna have a severe talking to squadron. Totally messing up.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back for a bit.
Sounds good.
Just getting dinner.
All right, I think I'm probably going to just teleport to Lalaki's house and go from there. Oh, I don't want Friendship Finder. I always do that.
He's a Dark Knight. He doesn't need friendship. He needs justice.
Oh, yes, there should be... Actually, no, I'm gonna... It's too late, too late. Is there Mughals in housing districts?
Maybe.
Resident caretaker, shop, market board, traders, summoning bells, market board. It doesn't appear so. Lalaki, why haven't you ordered a Moogle in here, huh? Okay.
Thanks for spending your money on other things.
Oh wow, that's the Western Thailand. No. So this is all inside this district here, Sultan's Breath. Raban's... Interesting. Interesting. I'm learning so much. Is this the actual... No, I don't think you can actually gate through that. Yeah, this is like a plaza out there. This doesn't even go anywhere. Okay, that's fine. What we'll do is... go back to the plaza. Because I have a Moogle letter. I want to check on it. In the meantime, Holo, if you want to start picking the videos that, like what order and stuff I should watch them, or just like, this is the first one, this is the next one.
That's up to you.
Oh, geez. I'm going in blind and I'm supposed to know what I'm supposed to do in? That's a terrible idea.
Do you want something funny or do you want something that's like heartwarming?
Let's start with funny and then go to heartwarming.
Okay.
That seems like a good order. A new letter. Minato Pendragon, a cape for a capeless hero. What? Minato? A cape of happiness. Wait, that's not a cheap cape. High quality. I'm pretty sure that's not a cheap cape, like, at all. A cape for a capeless hero. You heard me complaining about not having a cape. What? What? We have our first official cape. Hold on, we gotta take our silly head thing off now that we're not fighting anymore. Oh my gosh. Wait, this is the cape that Lalaki wears for the Pippin outfit. Oh, look at it flow. Well, now I feel like a hero now. We got the cape and it's flapping. It's flapping. All heroes wear capes. Thank you, Minato. I appreciate that a lot. That is really awesome. And it's dyeable too. Dye. I gotta check out some of these colors. Whoa, black looks good. Burgundy looks really good. Burgundy looks really good. That looks really good. Dalmond red dye. Okay, I think we might have to dye that. We might have to wear the cape for our running around. We're not. We don't need the armor of fighting things. That's awesome. I feel very heroic. Try royal blue. Oh yeah, you're a big fan of the blues. I think we were looking at that when we were talking to Emmerich. All right, let's go inside, and then we'll silence this for now. Namikaze, I appreciate that. I honestly, it feels really good. Because we haven't had a keep in ever. And ever, now we do. You're way too nice. Hi, Lalaki. Let's go downstairs to the. No, actually, we'll stick up here. There's some good seating up here. There's some good seating up here. We'll get a change of pace. Oh, you're beckoning me. Oh, okay. Oh, you're saying we should go downstairs. Oh, wow, you changed the whole... That's right, because you got like a bathroom and stuff. Got a whole kitchen up in here. Man, how long did this take to set up? That's a lot. No wonder you're broke. Oh, this is awesome. Is this the restroom? Oh, don't mind me, sorry. The door's not locked. Oh, it's a secret room. The secrets never cease. Nice. The hidden photo shoot room. Okay, yeah, your bookshelf door is awesome. That's beautiful, I love it. Okay, cool, well, I'll sit here then. And, all right. Make them here. Go volume mixer. Drop this down. Cool. And then use not streams and videos. Where's the reaction channel? React. Okay.
So the pint video is a very, very funny video.
The pint video. All right, I'm starting from the top. I've seen the Realm Reborn End of an Era. I've not actually seen the 1.0 yet.
It's a short video, but it's funny.
Okay, we'll just start from the top and work our way down. That way I don't miss which I'm not. I don't miss whichever ones you're talking about.
And either mute the Discord source or just hop out of Discord voice for as long as you're doing the videos. That way, nothing because I'll edit these afterwards, and that way there's no accidental interference.
Okay, so we'll jump into listen live. Okay. The stream should be... I want to check the audio on this. Yeah, okay. Stream should have the audio for this, but if it's low or something, let me know. But it should be... We should be good. So, this is... Hey, everyone! Welcome to my reaction channel. This is 1.0 in a nutshell. Reaction video. All right. Early development.
Oh boy, Final Fantasy XIV MMO is gonna be lit.
Yeah, Final Fantasy XI was a huge success, that it will definitely be the most remembered title in the series, and it's all thanks to you who directed Nobuaki Komodo-san.
Thanks Mr. Square Enix. Now with our brand new Crystal 2 engine that we waste a lot of money on, which also used on another best game of the series. We will make this game the best looking MMO ever.
And we all know that is the most important thing in video game.
You damn right.
But
boss, none of us haven't ever used this engine before. Are you sure we can make such a big game like MMO in time for launch?
Oh, don't worry. We will just wing it like usual.
That is right. We're gonna roll in a pile of money very soon.
Oh boy, I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh boy, that was harder than I expected, but at least we got a better route.
Boss, we got a lot of complaints from the official forum. It seems that our servers are down everywhere.
Oh, don't worry. Servers broken during beta is normal for any MMO.
And we also got multiple bug reports from players who can actually get to play.
We will fix it later for sure. How bad can it be?
And they say that the first cutscene lagged like crazy.
But is it still look pretty?
If you like looking at PowerPoint presentation, then yes.
Oh boy. This is bad actually.
Also, we still don't know how this engine work. Can we at least delay the game launch for a bit?
Okay then. What do you think, Mr. Square Enix?
Okay, sure. We will let you delay the next beta.
Okay, thanks. Wait, did you say delay beta?
Yep.
What about an actual game launch?
Nope.
But that didn't change anything.
Oh come on, it will be fine. We will just wing it like usual and everything will work out. Ha 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 ha.
Guess we have to work overnight from now on.
Oh well, at least it can't get any worse.
Also remove official forums so player can no longer criticize us.
What the hell is wrong with?
Never mind, it got way worse.
How is the review score?
Bad.
Internet bad or real bad?
Yes.
So what went wrong?
Oh boy. Let's see. We make too much polygon for flower pot that it actually lagged the server.
Ouch.
Our user interface is so bad it makes Microsoft look like a piece of art.
The
world is filled with the same copy-paste asset, and yet we didn't have a minimap in an MMO game.
Ouch.
We also have a fatigue system that encourages players to stop playing to get more experience.
Why did we even think of doing that?
Because we barely have any endgame content.
Oh.
Also there are honestly, it's easier to list what doesn't went wrong.
Like what?
Auto attack system.
Oh good, at least one thing.
Because it doesn't have one.
Oh times two. Oh boy. We are in big trouble, aren't we?
I mean, we make a mediocre and unfinished game that we know it's mediocre and unfinished. Then we release it at this state and everyone is mad at us for releasing mediocre and unfinished game.
Whose idea was that again?
Hello there.
Oh times three. So how is that pile of money we are going to swing it?
Fix it, now.
Nope, still broken.
You are fired.
Well, I tried.
Wait, did I say fired? I meant demoted to level designer position.
Well, better than nothing, I guess.
But what are we going to do then, Mr. Square Enix? We still need a director.
Don't worry, it is time for us to bring our secret weapon. Behold. Our new director of Final Fantasy XIV, Naoki Yoshida-san.
What is Final Fantasy again? Is it like Dragon Quest?
Oh yeah, he haven't worked on any Final Fantasy game before.
Is he going to be okay for this?
He was a chief planner of Dragon Quest X, also another MMO are a perfect company mate.
And I bet it worked out better than this one.
And he will save this game and our company from burning to the ground.
So where is the game you want me to fix?
There.
Have fun, Yoshida-san. Oh boy.
Wow, that went pretty well, boss. We fixed quite a lot of bugs and problems and add some important features, like official forum and auto attack.
The fact that it wasn't there in the game before amazing.
There wasn't an auto attack in 1.0. There wasn't an auto attack at all. I might need to go look up footage of somebody actually playing 1.0 and watch their attacking system, just so that I can see them literally standing around waiting for them to use another skill or ability.
Is me.
But even then, boss, this game reputation is still bad. I doubt that even if we fix and improve the game to at least be good, we won't be able to make up for all the money we lose. Not to mention, we already put this mess of an engine to its limit.
You're right. It's so bad that company president have to do a public apology.
Yeah, sorry about that.
But not to worry, I have a plan.
What kind of plan, boss?
It's a risky one. Dare I say it, rather crazy. And some of us will not make it by the end. But it's the only way to get out of this mess.
What is it, boss?
We burn it.
Nanny.
The game, the server, the engine. Burn every last one of them.
But we just managed to stop them from burning for a while ago. Why do we have to burn it again?
We will destroy the game, and then create a brand new 2.0 version. It will be a lot of work, but there is no other way.
But will Mr. Square Enix ever agree to this?
Don't worry, I already got a permission. Can you please let me burn this game?
No.
Can you please let me burn this game?
No.
Can you please let me...
Dormammu, I've come to bargain. Dormammu, I've come to bargain. Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
We burn this game.
Okay, sure.
Now then. Burn it.
But boss.
Burn it.
Burn it!
Wait, no, don't burn that. I still need it for Final Fantasy XIII sequel.
Aren't you already made one?
Yes, so?
Are you seriously make another freaking one?
Anyway, goodbye.
So, Final Fantasy XIV is over.
Yeah, but it's also only the beginning.
We are not going to sleep for a year, aren't we?
You damn right. Okay guys. Remember how you make 1.0 version frustrating and boring? Do the opposite of that.
Okay, boss.
We still need an engine to work on though.
Here you go, Yoshida-san. Our company next luminous game engine that we also waste a ton of money to make.
Do I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Don't worry, this will be nothing like Crystal Tool. We will definitely keep using our own engine and not one of those third-party one, because this is definitely what make the game good.
Okay fine, but can you at least downscale it a little bit? Much better.
Now if you'll excuse me, there is another game that need this engine.
Now that we all set, Operation Realm Reborn begin. Alright everyone, thank you for all of your hard work, but after long and tormenting development, 4 phases are better, because we can't screw this up. Some of our team got injured, some even died from exhaustion and all of you missed your family. We finally finish Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn, and hopefully, nothing will go wrong anytime soon.
Boss, NA and EU servers are down.
Finally, thank God.
We did it, Yoshida-san. We revert the biggest financial crisis our company has ever faced. We save Final Fantasy XIV and the whole franchise.
And it only take 14 years out of my lifespan.
Though we still have to work on future updates and expansion.
Oh boy, here we go again. But at least our company won't face any more crisis ever again.
I couldn't agree more.
Ha 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 ha.
Let's turn it into Final Fantasy 15.
Okay, sure.
Also, you are fired.
Okay, wait, what?
As sad as it is, the we're not gonna sleep for years is pretty accurate for game development companies. It's just like we don't get to see our families, we don't get to sleep, we don't get to eat. The best explanation that I have of be a great cartoon is for Yoshi to be layered over the the guy in Shrek. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Because we're gonna fix this and we're gonna make it work. The fire's slowly escalating, and then it finally shrinks down to just a small fire, and then he's like, just burn the whole thing. We're just gonna light the whole thing back on fire. We're start all over. So, it was great. The fatigue system. I'm very glad that I'm sad that I missed the story aspect, because there's the longevity there that's really cool for the people that did play through everything. I don't think that I would have played the game at all if I had to play under those same systems. So yeah, I'll pause. A lot of this stuff is funnier when you come from the 1.0 stuff. So that's where I was kind of like letting it play out. But yeah, awesome stuff. Okay, let's go on to video 2. This is the first time I've ever done like a reaction channel thing. So it's kind of cool. React. Clicking on the wrong things. All right, I have no idea what this is. Awakening trailer. Is this is, oh no, maybe you did show me this. Yes, this is 16. This is one of the other games you were coming out with that had some really cool action in it. So I'm going to skip that one. 1.0 trailer. I have seen that one yet. I have not seen, this is the pint one you were talking about.
Now I know what you're thinking.
Oh, what? Hang on. Whoa. Small but mad. Still mad.
Now I know what you're thinking. Final Fantasy? Is that not the game with the Goofy in it? No. Final Fantasy is one of the best games I've ever played. I've been playing it for months now, and let me tell you, the only thing goofy about this game is the stunts I pull. I've been known to engage in some mild tomfoolery on occasion. And when I first heard of it, I thought I'd hate it. 'Cause in my fantasy game...
Accurate. Absolutely accurate time travel in my fantasy game? Modern clothes in my fantasy game? No.
Children In my fantasy game, Catgirls? That one's alright. And until last year, I genuinely thought the aforementioned Goofy was a staple of the Final Fantasy franchise. Turns out he's actually from a different game, but the vibe and art style still never really seemed like my thing. But I've never been more wrong. I love this game, man. Since I have the #1 most
crazy eyes, most
important opinion on the internet, I figured I'd grab that pretty little head of yours and shove my new favorite game into those eyeballs. So, from the lovable developers to the shocking realization that you've been on copium for years, today I take you through my adventures in Final Fantasy XIV. And what got me so invested so quickly? Rabbit Girls. Our journey begins.
We were just talking in the stream tonight about the year of the rabbit. Everyone's going to Fantasia into rabbit. So I guess Rabbit Girl's taking over. Final Fantasy XIV is going to be the new meta.
Here, in Uldar, a city run by the two most evil groups in society. Tyrannical politicians who would do anything for coin, and short people. Your first impression of Lalafell might be the same as any other small race. Cutesy, played by 40-year-old men, and an awkward bus ride if you're scrolling through Twitter in public.
And all of your assumptions are accurate.
However, Lalafell, don't be misled, my viewers. They may have a thin veil of cuteness, but their evil knows no bounds. Stop petting me! I reveal to you the secret of all Lalafell players. The smaller you are, the bigger other races are. So, with my cute face,
face warping? How long did it take to edit this video? This is insane editing to make this happen.
Complete lack of ethics and desire to get a 20-minute sponsored video out without playing. I pulled up my boots and set out into the city to make something of myself. So I went to my mum for help. She said I should make some friends and get a fucking job. So in my bid for power, I began handing out cakes to the local guards, which were definitely not poisoned. Stop asking questions. Until it came to my attention that the princess had gone missing. How awfully convenient! Surely whoever would save her must be held in high regard. What a lucky opportunity for me to prove myself.
Y'all hear something? Huh, let's just be the wind.
I decided that I would help find the princess, so I opened my map and started running towards her exact location. And that is when I saw...
the MMO classic. Just look for the ping, it's right there. Best girl!
Fear not, princess, because I am here. Alright, this is the Nanima voice.
I don't know how I ended up here, but thank you for saving me, Rabban.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, how'd you get here? Huh, ladies. Would you like this rock?
The Minecraft eating noise.
Feel. Think.
Mommy.
Bro, what the fuck?
It was then that I was invited to a feast with the royals of Uldar, and I graciously accepted my growth in political power. Once again, you'll be happy to know that Technoblade is now safe in her own castle. I was hoping to network, but the best seat I could get was next to her dad, and all he wanted to talk about was the war 5 years ago, where countless lives were lost because of the Asian / the moon? Which is weird.
Everyone died because of the evil group and the moon. Yep, that's how it does it. That's how it goes.
Because I killed one of these guys like 15 minutes ago. That's right, this ancient powerful being was no match for me, a regular ordinary adventurer. Damn bro, that's crazy. You gonna finish that?
Does this remind you of Thanksgiving when you have, an uncle or something who's rambling about some car from forever ago and you're just like, yeah, that's a great story. I could have sat literally anywhere else, any other table.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. He is special. Mommy. And so Thancred brought me to his friends, the Scoins of the Seventh Dawn. Meet our heroes.
I have awaited your coming.
The one everyone hates, except for, the ones everyone should hate.
Welcome!
The guy whose dialogue doth ye skip. The E-boy.
I never doubted that you'd come.
And this guy, but we'll get to him later. Together they form the Scones of the Seventh Dawn, and the primary goal of this organization is to kill the Primals, which are demigods summoned by various tribes around the world. Primals usually just mind control anyone that doesn't have your powers, because this lovely, curvy lady has given you the power to remember things. So it turns out all of those blackouts I had were actually a good thing, and not damaging my brain. And so you team up with the members of the Shallots of the Seventh Dawn, but mostly this guy, who is 16, internet. You make wonderful friends, use your power for good, and...
Accurate to Black Mage. Accurate to Black Mage. Use your powers for good. Fireball! Save the Horsia. Fireball! Fireball everything!
And to tell you any more would spoil things, but trust me, the story in this game is very good, and I like it a lot. Now this can be a very social game, which means you're going to be meeting a lot of new people, and this game can have quite a twisty story, with many plot points that can be easily spoiled. Those seem like
Did he just spoil the Goofy dies in Season 2? I'm heartbroken. I thought this was safe, Hollow.
conflicting qualities. While I admit it can be a little stressful dodging spoilers on my Twitter timeline, this game does this combo the best that I think any game possibly could. And the community, generally, is super anti-spoiler. The only things I've had spoiled were kinda minor and were kind of accidents. And annoying as spoilers are, I am a streamer. I know. So I probably have it.
They love me! They really love me! Spider-Man meme.
Worse. You've probably already played it, or it's probably only going to be about as bad as... Oh, dude, wait for Heavensward. It gets so good. Heavensward, it gets so good. But yeah, spoilers, bad, hate them. Now, back to the story. I'll be taking my payment.
Thank you for slaying the primals, but there is more work to be done.
And you will do it.
And so I ventured forth, as the hero I am, ready to save the world. Wait, what? What is that melody? You're dancing. My God, they're dancing. What are those faces doing? They're smiling. The people were having fun. Oh, and the music. The music was super copyrighted. And as new as I was...
I feel like anyone who hasn't made YouTube videos regularly or streamed doesn't quite understand the pain of that moment right there. Because even if you're streaming on Twitch and something plays for a half second in the background and you upload your stream from Twitch to YouTube and suddenly your account's getting strikes against you. Anyway.
So the game, that was sort of the first moment where it clicked. I spent the rest of the night taking screenshots with the pals. Look at this guy, he's playing a male character in a video game. It's a feeling I hadn't felt in a while. Okay guys, it's time for Pint to pay his rent. The plan was simple. Get in, grab the greatest mobile game of all time, and get out. And to pull this off, I'm gonna need some backup. Meet my 3 favorite spooky Halloween champions. Harvest Jack, he's a...
I'm just saying, thank you, Orwin, for being another male character. Otherwise, I was going to make some harem jokes, but I can't anymore because we do have a couple of guys who play in the group, so, you know.
Jack of all trades.
We're going to skip through the raid.
Time. Well, I can see why. With over 400 champions to collect, epic dungeons to clear.
Oh, that's my favorite part. Have you seen the commercial with the orc?
Oh, that commercial is ravishing. But the gameplay is to die for.
Oh, they're getting away!
Pint. Why? Why'd you do it? Isn't it obvious? Have you heard of Raid's newest Halloween update? We're talking big rewards. Tournaments against other players, and that's not even the best part. I'll be able to get my hands on a brand new legendary Halloween champion.
How do you make your character look so evil? Like, what facial choices is he making that gives his character that evil look?
My Uber's here. You know the game's free, right? You could have just downloaded it. Yeah, on mobile devices and PC. Jack! No!
Disappointment. Mommy Jack.
Hi. I worked with your husband. He wanted me to tell you to click the link in the description below or scan my QR code. 200k silver. For the next week, I farmed the golden source of free emotes. I think I like it here. Oh look, there's a racing game. Sweet, I got bunny ears. Now I can focus on getting a cool outfit. Please, save us. The primals are coming. Did somebody say Palace of the Dead? Sounds pretty cool. Crafting jobs doesn't sound cool, but somehow is. I could have sworn there was something I was supposed to be doing right now. Very easy to get sidetracked in this game. And I think that's a discovery we all make along the way. Mom, Dad, I have something to tell you. I decided to quit my job as a hero and become a dancer.
Oh no!
A dancer? Well, the party buffs are useful. No, Father, like this! One of the best parts about this game is that there's so many definitions of endgame. There's your usual solo content or raiding or whatever, but under Little Rock...
Just raiding or whatever. It's that thing that like people do, they fight and they die 1,000 times just to kill a single bot, whatever.
Here and there, people create songs, dance routines, fashion, interior design, economic domination. Some of the most hardcore players I've met are high-end ultimate raiders, and yet they are mere insects beneath the boots of role players. The penultimate form of a Final Fantasy player. Logging on daily to take cute screenshots and dance. And that's like kinda not even a joke. And having done a couple raids, it's not like the raids are bad either. It's actually some of the most fun I've ever had raiding. It's just you have a choice now. The driving force is fun, nothing is mandatory, and everything is encouraged. Because to make a fantasy world feel real, you need your sweaty adventurers and your maid catgirl photography enthusiasts. Now I think it's about time I got round to killing those
maid catgirls in my fantasy world? I think not.
Primals. Or I could do something better. What if I told you that me, the best mage player in the whole world, the betrayer of guilds, found an even greater foe? This content would make even the most experienced raiders quake with fear. That's right. I decided to try and buy a house. But there's a few catches with buying houses. Firstly, there's a finite number of houses on any server.
Alright, quick question in the chat. Would you rather fight a primal on Savage or try to buy a house? I think we know which the answer is that you'd rather do.
There's just under 400,000 houses in all of Final Fantasy, which is not a lot when you consider the player count, and slots only become available when someone doesn't log in for 45 days. I'll tell you about the second catch in a moment. It's a big one. Attention everybody, there is a fucking house for sale. I ran to the plot, looked around a little, and I hovered over the purchase button. Was this truly where I wanted to live? Yes. This would do nicely. So I clicked purchase. Oh. So here's the second catch. At some point in a 24-hour period, the house will randomly become available for sale. Meaning, to acquire a house, you have to repeatedly do this and hope that you're the person that purchases the house the moment it becomes available, randomly, in a 24-hour period.
And people bought houses? Yeah, screw that. I will be homeless. I will be a murder hobo. I'm totally fine with that. I'm totally happy to be a murder hobo. I know they changed with the lottery system now, but that's insane. People actually did that.
I don't have time for this. I give up. Now, that's not the pint I know. Well, I guess there is one thing I could do. I don't know, it's kind of No, what is it? I mean, I could exploit the working class. Meet wife havers. Oh, the things we'd do together. The conquests we'd march. Right after you guys buy a house, for the guild. We had 2 people around the clock clicking a placard, and the rest of us would sit there to make it seem like there was more competition than there was to scare off potential competitors. It was truly a chance for us all to bond, a learning experience. And what I learned in this experience is that my friends are fucking psychopaths. This is Job. She was there for 40 hours over 4 days. Oh, how do I know this? Only the fucking Google Doc we created to track the hours camped, the plot opening times, and to see how close we were to committing human rights violations. Now, keep camping. You wouldn't want to go back to Torghast, would you? After about 3 days, though, one of our happy little campers discovered something. Something that would blow this case wide open. Take a look at this chart. Yep, turns out in the first 8 hours, the chances of a plot opening are basically 0. And for the creamy, most efficient strat possible, you want to click in this 4-hour window.
So they literally stats documented this whole thing out. They turned this into a math equation.
Yes.
How did I call that?
Only 4 short hours of clicking. As luck would have it, on the dawn of the 4th day, during prime time, I sent Job a very funny meme, and she tabbed out for a moment to look at it. The house. It sold. Psych, we bought the house. It was us. It was our backup clicker. There's always a backup clicker. And now we had a place to call home. And we relocated immediately because the goblet, say it with me, is for broke-ass bitches! So Final Fantasy, huh? Crazy to think that it was always fucking here. It has been very refreshing. And at the risk of sounding a bit too serious, it's taught me a lot of valuable things about myself. Trying new things, being a nicer person. I've got a bunch of new friends, way less stress.
A bunch of new friends is hyper accurate.
And honestly, man, just kind of a better outlook on life. I don't think it's just the game that's done that, but still, I'm happy. Plus, I got this house.
So wholesome, so wholesome. I assume that Pint is a full-time streamer. Because I can't possibly imagine squeezing enough hours in the day not full-time streaming for something like that. That's insane. Yeah, the main 2 memes for me taking it away is one, look at this guy, he's playing a male character in a video game, which is just like, ow. And then 2, I don't know, there was a bunch of moments. I think, I don't know. I liked the glam, like all the different ways that the end game content is, and he laughed mostly at the people that rated a lot. I think the main thing is just the friends, because he talked so much about the people that he meets along the way, and that they work together for the house to accomplish being able to get a guild house together and stuff. And I think that's one of my favorite takeaways from it. Is the story is great, but it's the story is like plain cake. Cake is fine. Cake is delicious, and it is good, and it certainly can be experienced and enjoyed by plain cake. But the friends and the people and the interactions that you have along the way are the everything extra. It's the jelly filling, it's the cream cheese icing, it's the sprinkles of chocolate dust over the top of it, it's the strawberry slices, it's everything else that takes it from just being like, okay, that's cake. That's cake, and makes it an experience. And so, awesome stuff. All right, what time is it? Oh, it is crazy late. The problem is I should have looked at the length of time for how long that was. We literally have one more. How long is this? 24 minutes. Oh, geez. Yeah, that's too long. I will have to save this emote one for next time because we went far over. How long was that last one? 15 minutes. Okay. He titled I enslaved by Final Fantasy 14 Guild. I guess that's accurate for making them work to get the house, but talk about a clickbaity title. A super clickbaity title. Which is why it has 1.2 million views on it. I don't go that clickbaity. I definitely do not go quite that clickbaity, but I clearly should. All right, I'm gonna jump into FF Voice for just a short period of time, so I'll be in there for a second, and then we're gonna head out and end the stream. Thank you all so much for coming. It's been awesome. If you are watching this in VOD form, feel free to check out the Discord, join, and hang out. And otherwise, we should be back next Thursday. And if we get on earlier than that, you'll find out through the Discord. And we'll probably start by doing the Fortom Manor quests, yellow quests, and then just jump right back into MSQ because it's awesome and I'm enjoying it a lot. So I'll see you all there. Have a great one. Thank you all and bye. Oh, like, comment, subscribe, and